Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy, Fortunate. You are back. Yes, the safe space is back, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We took a little vacation. We've been gone for a minute. Got a lot of other things shaping up at the 52s and Smoke Podcast Network. Had to take care of some things, but the safe space is going nowhere. We're here for you. Glad you're a part of our community. But to let y'all know what 52s and Smoke got going on, Fantasy Outsiders will be back within 1 month. All of your fantasy football teams. We're going to have a live draft September 1st. You can check that podcast out where we draft our teams for this year's fantasy league. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be funny. And Dumpling's going to lose. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, other than that, 52s and Smoke Podcast Network is also bringing you a brand new show called Made with Real, featuring myself and 3 of my other closest friends in the freaking world. Like, it's like the safe space is really, really a place for me where I feel comfortable. We can talk about a lot of weird stuff. But then I go sit down with the people I consider like really close friends to me with Made with Real, and it's not safe. It's not safe at all. It's called Made with Real for a reason. They probably gonna cut my head off if I say some weird shit. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Made with Real is coming. 52s and Smoke is presenting all of this content for you at 52s and Smoke on YouTube, at 52s and Smoke Instagram page. Come follow us, subscribe to us, like the pages, share our content, help us build our communities. We got something in store for you, all right? So keep a lookout. 52s and Smokes is coming. But today, the safe space is back, man. I missed y'all. I actually did. We ain't talked in a minute. Who I got? I got Mezzy to my left. What up?
What's up?
Mandy Bugs, welcome back.
I missed you.
Yes, sir. TN, the man, the myth. What's up?
Hello.
Why is he a myth?
Oh, I've heard some things.
Are there like fables
I've
about
heard some things. I'm just throwing this out there early. Red dick. I'm just leave it at that.
What?
Whoa, come on, dude.
No, but what does that mean? Is that like an Urban Dictionary thing?
Is that urban legend?
Yeah, sure.
What
look
does
it up.
red
I don't
dick
An
know.
mean?
urban legend.
Nobody knows.
Is he a
I don't
dog?
know. I don't know. I just heard
Oh
it. It's a
no,
legend.
I don't like those.
It's a legend. But yeah, man, we've been gone for 2 weeks.
Leave that open ended. All right.
I know. It's like,
I'm
are you
not telling
okay?
I'm not telling you anything.
Do I need to call an ambulance?
I'm not saying anything. We've been gone for 2 weeks,
Son
man.
bikes.
What have y'all been up to, man? I've been, busting my ass trying to get things together with 52s and Smoke. Different job, still trying to make money, support my kids. Life been taking over, but
You're fucking amazing.
found some time.
Yeah.
You're
Found some
amazing.
time. Well, I do what I can do. We can all be better. Remember
Yeah,
that. We can
that's
all
right.
be
It's
better.
true.
Of course.
That's right.
But I do appreciate that. But yeah, it's just been a lot going on. But I'm here now, and that's what I've been doing. What y'all been doing?
Well, can I tell you the story about how my ego got shattered the other
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
This is still happening?
day?
No.
I love
It's a
this.
daily occurrence, but it's a
daily
different thing. It's not what you
occurrence.
think. Are
I
you
don't
ready?
even know what he's gonna go pop
What?
off
You're
about.
about to find out.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So, the other day, I think it was Thursday. We'll say it was Thursday. That's a good day of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
So I always pride myself of not dropping my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I never really drop my phone that much, or if I do drop it, it's usually on carpet. I never really drop it on pavement or hardwood. But I dropped it in the worst place possible. So I was taking a piss.
I knew it was going to be
Yep.
a toilet.
I know.
was like, that is
God.
that's,
You dropped it in the toilet?
Let me
that is
explain.
the worst place you
So,
can
Oh man.
I was just like scrolling through like Reddit or some shit. I don't know. And then I scrolled too hard, and this was post pee, and it just went
okay.
boom. So I had to fucking go in with the pee in my hand and pull it out and clean it off. And
That's not that bad.
I know, but
Are you
like,
kidding me? That
Well,
was
wait,
it.
So
No,
is it
but-
okay?
You're like,
Is your
my
my
phone
ego
okay?
shattered because I'm
That's
like,
his phone.
yeah, there's my pee.
Wait,
phone.
so did you put it in rice?
No, I didn't need to.
You got it out
I got
fast.
that IP68 rating.
Okay.
But-
Oh,
There you go.
please.
What
It was
resistance?
just my ego shattered because I was
IP68
like,
is water
damn
resistance,
it, now I'm
ladies
that
and
guy. I dropped it in the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always been very careful.
At least it wasn't pooping there. That would've
Why'd you
been
swipe
weird.
No,
so
that- well,
hard?
maybe
What were
the-
you reading?
I don't know, man.
Right?
Oh
Wow.
God.
Why'd you
I
scroll
know.
so hard?
Why'd you swipe so hard? Somebody coming in the room, you shouldn't have.
At least it wasn't poop. Like, that's a nightmare.
Why? How would that even
Well, maybe
happen?
maybe
It
the-
should never happen, but everybody's on their phone while they pooping.
Wait,
Tell you the truth.
wait,
time out.
wait. How would
Oh,
you
you're
how would you
standing
drop it
peeing,
in when
that's
you're
right.
pooping?
That's what I'm saying.
Will you stand it up?
should not happen.
Well,
You-
no,
When you wipe,
You
whoops.
see,
What
yeah.
if you get comfortable and you lean back? So you lean back, you bring the phone.
And then it
over.
We're
falls right
spending
between
a
your
lot
legs.
of time on
Exactly.
this toilet
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, I don't know. I think you're lucky.
It's
I
so
want-
funny that was it. I thought it was. There was like a million other things I thought it could be.
Thank you. No, I mean I was just like, that's what I'm going through. You know,
That's how life been treating you. I got you. Hey, it happens sometimes.
bowl of piss
Yeah.
water.
Wow.
Hey,
Matt. Well, to be honest, though, that is a big one for Mezzi over there because he is such a tech snob.
Yeah,
Everything
that's
I do,
what I'm talking about.
everything I do,
Yeah,
I
for you,
can't
that's a
do
big thing.
anything. He. I just got a new computer that's courtesy of Mezzi. He got it for me. It's very beautiful. Love it.
Oh, what is it?
I don't even know. What is it, Matt? It's like
It
a MacBook.
computes.
I would say like a Mac,
it types and
an Apple
prints
Pro.
things.
What is it? What
Yeah.
is it?
MacBook Pro.
A MacBook Pro 2000. I don't even know. He got it for me. I love it. I ordered like a case for it.
The wrong
And he
piece.
had to open. He like tore it open and put it on himself. He just had to do it, like little things like that. I got home; it's already
He's
on.
very meticulous.
Like,
He's
Yeah,
very
and
he
he
is.
meticulous.
every
you worked with
everything
him
about
yet?
like
Right.
everything about like rolling my charger up the right way, not plugging it in overnight, not leaving it plugged in here, plugging it in at this
He's
angle.
looking out for you.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
I
looking
know.
out
It's
for
just
you.
like,
She'll
he
plug it
is-
in at night, and then I'm sure she gets up in the morning. And it's like, why
is
isn't it
such
plugged in
like
there?
every little thing, or about my phone. He's like, "Oh, maybe you should do it." Is it set at
But
this?
have you looked
should-
at your phone? It's beautiful.
I know,
you
and
go.
it's true. It's just so funny how like
'Cause
absolutely.
you know why? Because I know how fragile it is.
Crazy
I know one
he
one
is.
accident like I did could. I mean, that could have cost me, $800.
The day that he
Right,
brought my new computer
right.
home, he was on it more than I was. He was like, "Well, actually,
like a new
let me
toy.
just
He's
let me just
setting it up.
check the
He's
specs
getting
here
you
at the
set.
the
He's
40692."
getting you
And I'm
set.
like,
He's
"What?
692.
They
I don't know any
appreciate
of
that
this.
shit.
I don't know
You don't get
any
it.
of this."
It's fine.
He's like, "If you
It's
ever
all
want to
good.
reboot the scrutinizer, you can." I don't know.
Right.
He's like,
Scrutinizer.
all you have to do is go to the flux capacitor, right? I'm like, Matt, I'm not gonna do it. I just want to like bop
wanna
around
type
on
my
Reddit
novel.
and write my books. Yeah, like I don't want to.
What's
He's just so funny. He's like, let me
Remember I
Let me-
adjusted your trackpad click?
and he goes, let
I
me
was like,
leave you a sticky if you ever want to learn how to back up to the cloud by yourself. And I'm
Why
like,
she gotta use that voice, bro?
I know. Damn.
he's
That's how I
like a
sound.
fucking nerd. dude.
Mezzi sounds like his
He's a
mom when he
dork.
starts talking about tech shit.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking
Hello,
dork.
guys.
I love him though. That's why
Duly
you marry
noted.
yourself a nerd.
Duly noted.
Yeah, no, it's true. Look who's
Oh
around the
yeah,
world.
exactly.
He's very meticulous.
Get
That
is
yourself
true.
a
Anyway.
dork.
But he helps. He just helped me out a whole bunch. Yep, that's my guy.
He's my guy too.
What's going on with you, Dumpling?
Shit, not much, man.
Not much?
Not much,
Same
are you
same
sure?
old.
Yeah, out here floating.
Chilling over there.
Yeah, just
Out here,
floating. Watching all these new movies coming out, these live action movies, you know what I'm talking about?
What did you
You
see?
been to the movies recently? Like you seen some of the? Came
I
out?
saw Midsummer.
Oh, I saw that last night. It
shit was
slapped.
crazy.
I
Oh
love it. I fucking loved that movie. But
I want y'all to tell me, but not tell me. You know what I mean? Because I do want to see it.
Apparently, she got sexually attracted to the character.
Which
oh,
one?
the female character.
Yeah. She told me it made her
really?
feel things.
Oh yeah,
Really?
she.
I was like, dang.
Don't even get me started. No, I just
want to get you
Who's
started.
the lead? Who is this girl?
Florence Pugh,
Oh, you're
and
talking about
she
that girl.
is so
Is she like British?
gorgeous.
Yes, I think so.
I don't even know what she looks
I
like.
said,
just
yeah, I
love
think
everything
so.
about her in this movie. She was just so beautiful. I think my favorite thing about her. Let me actually just.
Yeah, give us a
Do
little
this real quick.
spiel.
Pew.
She
Mrs. Pew.
is so authentic and like real in this movie. Like she experiences like primal, like raw grief, and she absolutely pops off. Like she is so beautiful in this natural way, and I fucking love how like they chose her for this role because she's not like perfect, like Victoria's Secret Jessica Alba, like, oh my god, I'm in a weird situation, like you should believe that this is happening to me. She is
They're
so
hot,
real.
though.
She doesn't have very like and I'm about to get like, you know, what will sound critical, but for me, I honestly have never seen a more beautiful woman in my life. Last night I was like, am I?
I'm not gonna lie. I can kind of understand where you're
Do I
coming
love
from.
her?
I don't know what she looks like, but what you're describing is when you have
Listen,
that
like-
regular female.
Yes,
who is,
so
like,
regular, but
her
she
character makes her even
I
better.
realize like that is
Yeah. I
like
understand that.
my favorite my favorite, like, I don't even know what it is. Like everything from like her body was not, she's got like,
Keep
you know,
going.
some
Her-
shirts,
Yeah.
Keep going.
you know, you could see kind of like
Keep
she
going.
had like a little bit of a, like she didn't have like the flattest stomach. Her arms were fuller. They weren't like super toned. She doesn't have like very big chest at all.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
might
yeah.
be like an A on a good day. Her bra
Wow.
sometimes didn't fit right. And
Damn,
she had
you
like
notice
the,
all the details.
Yeah, that's a
I
lot. You're
am
just paying
in
attention.
love with
Jesus.
her.
I got you.
I could
I got
paint
you.
a portrait. But like, there were some times where I was like,
All right, let me ask you a question.
she is shaking me. I
Okay.
can't get her out of my
I
head. I
got
can't get this woman out of my head.
Okay,
I fucking
Amanda.
love her.
I have no
Her?
idea what she looks like.
I'll take a bullet for her.
Lupita.
Oh shit!
I know, right?
Her-
Lupita.
her-
Oh,
you like them
man.
both.
Dude, yeah, because she's natural too. I just love.
I just want to
Ooh, I love Lupita, but for different reasons. Like for her, she just seemed like this girl that I could pull out of a crowd and just like
Damn,
tell me your story. Like I wanted to like hold her and just like feel. I love her. I just love her so much.
Wow.
Okay.
I
just
sound like the
love
mom
her.
from Bob's Burgers.
Because she just seems so real, just so real. And it's like a lot of time you're watching a movie and you're like, these actors. Like I just know I can see them on the red carpet, like at the premiere. But then her is just like,
No,
is this my neighbor?
I do like those females who come off so natural, so
Yeah.
real. They're not the model chick, but they're pretty. But who they are and how they carry themselves and stuff like that makes them more attractive than the supermodels with the fake boobs and that and shit like that.
Yeah.
I like girls like that.
No, but she did a really good job in the movie.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
I don't want you.
like
Don't tell
as
me
an
what it's
actor
about.
too.
But
I'm
what,
gonna
what's
tell you,
what's
Give a synopsis. That
Okay,
doesn't
so
spoil
it's
it.
about
what's the idea of the movie? Because all I know is like supposed to be some sort of psychological
basically
thriller.
what it is that there is a cult in Sweden and they're celebrating the summer solstice and it's light for most of the time. Like there might be like 1 hour of like slight darkness.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful, vivid, like gorgeous. And this community seems like it's so peaceful, so in tune with the earth. And they're celebrating this specific thing in their culture that happens every 90 years. And so we see them gearing up for that. And there is this group of American master's students that is invited to go with their Swedish friend who is from this community. And he's just like, come check out, my culture. And there's a lot of like anthropology students in the friend group. So they're like, oh, I would love to like, maybe do my thesis on this. And they go there, but their friend doesn't really quite prepare them for some of the more shocking elements of their culture and of this celebration. And what seems very normal to these people is extremely jarring and disturbing for the Americans. And it only continues to
You'll be like
to
WTF
accelerate.
the whole movie. Like that's
It's
all you'll
very
be like.
it's just like, oh, wait a second, we're doing,
Like,
oh, wow.
It's not scary or anything. It's
It's
just
gory.
no.
What, it's not gory?
It's gory.
Did you guys see the
It's
movie?
pretty gory.
It was a movie. Catherine Zeta-Jones is her name. Is it Catherine Zeta-Jones? I forget who it is. Either way, it's like one of these old-timey movies, but they're sitting. I don't know. I just keep seeing this one scene. I never watched it. I forget the name of it. I'm going to look it up.
I've seen
But
like
if
every
anybody
movie, so
knows,
explain it.
she's sitting in this all-white room. I don't know if it's Catherine Zeta-Jones or somebody who looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones. Either way, they sit in this all-white room. She has this royal gown on, but it's all black. The entire
Is this
room
a
is white.
Music video?
The table. No, I'm gonna pull it up.
What is this?
And the dude from Step Brothers.
What?
He's
Which one,
in it.
Will Ferrell or the
other one, not Will Ferrell, the other guy.
What?
It's him and
Okay,
Catherine
maybe I have
Zeta-Jones.
not seen that.
They're
I
like
have no
the king
idea.
of the queen, right? So they're always dressed very nicely. But then this one scene, they're sitting in this all white room. The table's white, the chair's white, the ground's white. Where if you're from a certain standpoint of the video, you can't tell what's what, where the table ends and the floor begins. That's how white everything is. She's in an all black dress. And on the table is this gigantic plate with a blood dripping red heart. And she starts to eat it.
I know what you're talking about.
What is this?
It's
I don't know what
it's
it
a
is.
movie. It's a movie.
I've always been
I
meaning to
actually
watch
don't
this
know
movie.
what this is.
Clearly, it's a movie.
Somebody put it in the comments. Let me know. I got to look it back
I've
up and watch it because
probably-
that's crazy. But
I've
is it like
probably
nasty
heard of
like
it.
that? Is Somar like nasty like that?
It is. It is pretty. It's pretty much like anything that you think is about to happen. The thing is they don't just shock you. Like Ari Aster, which is, I love him as a director. He did Hereditary. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I love that movie. That movie fucking slaps. But I'm just saying that because Matt hates it. I've been saying
Slaps.
I love that movie.
It's called,
But
Tale of Tales.
oh, I've never even heard of that. I didn't even hear
Basically,
that.
the heart.
That's
is,
the one.
It's because she wanted to get pregnant with the baby.
White people are weird.
Wait, you
White
want me to
people
tell you
are
about
fucking
this? You're
weird.
gonna
No,
watch
I
it?
just want to know what the movie was. I'm gonna go watch it.
Oh.
Because like at the end of the day, Midsummer is about fucking white peopling.
Yo,
white people.
Just
dead
do
ass, bro.
weird
I
ass
was just
fucking white
I
people
was
shit.
Like, what the fuck? I was like,
It's like
white
only
people.
white
And
people
I
do
was at
this.
the end. I was like, man, fucking white.
Yes, exactly. It's so true. But what was I? I was gonna say, he does like really hard cuts that might expose certain things, but you never don't know what's coming. Yeah. It's just like anything that you think is about to happen, you're not going to be shielded from all of the
entire
all
experience.
of that.
Hell yeah.
There are a few things that like happen off screen that might have been really gross too, and that is to keep you like very disoriented, which I love the movie because a lot of the characters are on like they're tripping on shrooms and stuff, so you are super disoriented.
Oh, they're on drugs.
Just
Everybody's
like
on drugs.
yeah, just
sense.
like they are. You're also feeling all of that like dysphoria, and it's really really a cool movie.
Listen,
I loved it.
I want to go see that movie.
had
I
a blast.
definitely want to see that. I just want to know how would my wife be able to handle it because she.
I would
doesn't
say
like
it's
scary
it's
movies.
definitely really gory.
But
It
It's pretty gory.
yeah.
If I recall,
think-
the
what is it?
runtime is pretty long. It's like 2.5 hours.
Was it? Yeah, I couldn't even tell, dude. That thing
It's
was
like
just-
200.
And he has like he has another half hour he's putting in the
150?
director's cut.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
Yeah, he
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
slapped. He
Stop.
popped off. He popped off.
You hit your limit for the day.
Ask
You said it like
her.
40 times on the way here.
What?
I'm doing it on
Popped
purpose.
off and
look,
slapped.
while
and
we're on the topic of
other
movies, we've been wanting to do this episode for a long time. This episode that we came here to do today, we've been planning on it and plotting on it for a minute, and we want to do the movie adaptations
Or like live
review,
adaptations, right?
live action adaptation
Yeah.
movies. So where you got your Dragon Ball Z,
Yo,
and
the best
they
one
came
was
out with
Death
Dragon Ball
Note.
Z Evolution, but the climate that's going on right now, of course, we're going to get into it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
just
with
like, whoops.
Ariel and the backlash. Ariel, whatever. her name is.
Ariel.
With the Little
Ariel.
Mermaid. Yeah.
Ariel.
I know Ariel. He's a guy.
Is that how you say it now in the live action?
I don't know.
Wow,
No,
damn.
Ariel.
I'm just making sure. I don't know anymore.
Ariel is a Jewish guy. Shout out to Ariel. He probably listens
So
to
he's
What's Up, man?
literally, she's literally just Ariel, and she is Ariel.
Yeah, so
Have you ever-
I mean, we've been wanting to do this podcast for a long time about
Oh, yeah. Sonic.
live action adaptations.
I think that's
Sonic,
when we
Did they
first
fix-
started talking
did they
about it.
fix
What,
Sonic
what
yet?
about Pokemon?
They said
the
they-
new Pikachu.
We
I
haven't
mean, they
seen him
brought
yet.
it back so that they can redo it. They haven't.
Oh,
showed
they
us
haven't
anything.
done.
We
okay,
haven't
yeah.
seen him yet.
We basically, the
We're
internet
waiting with
shamed
bated
it
breath.
hard where they were like, oh.
Yeah,
gotta fix
they
it.
were
We're
showing-
waiting
Oh,
with
did you
bated
see
breath.
the new one, The Witcher?
The Witcher. I heard.
Oh, the
about
trailer
that. I
just
heard
came
the
out.
trailer.
Yeah, the trailer just came out. Oh, it looks
Yeah,
good.
it looked like it might be
What's
good.
his name? Cavalier, whatever. What's his name?
I don't know. I just
The
saw it
Superman
and I was
guy.
like, he looks like.
Oh,
him.
Dude, he looks just
Cavill?
like him.
Yeah.
Actually, don't know what you're talking
I don't know either. But anyway, before we get
Cavill.
into
You play that game. You said
before
that
we
game's
get
amazing.
into
Yeah.
what the world is crazy about, let's talk about stuff we wanted to talk about. We want to talk about shitty remakes.
Yeah,
of
raggedy ass.
great animes or cartoons that you
Ooh,
love.
that they absolutely fucking.
And then they try to make a
slathered.
live action, and it's
Trash.
just horrible. There's a
A
list.
dumpster fire.
There's a
yeah,
list.
there's a fucking list.
I-
Like, just stop at this point. Please
What was the
leave
first
us
one ever?
alone.
Was
Probably
it Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Evolution.
Was
I mean,
it-
there may
I
have
think
been
that-
some before that, but
Yeah,
Dragon
but
Ball
I think that's
Evolution
the
was
most-
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go-
Mario Brothers.
Ew, 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 ew,
Was that
ew,
the-
ew, ew, get it
that
off
was-
me,
was
get it
that-
off me.
Was that the 80s? The Mario?
It was the
like
90s.
the 90s.
It was like
Was it?
93 or
I don't remember
96 or something like that.
I never saw that.
I've never seen that one.
What
It was bad.
that?
It was bad.
I just
motion
thought about
picture.
one. What about, didn't they do a Street Fighter one?
They did.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was after Mario
Oh
Brothers.
my
It was Mario
god.
Brothers.
Listen.
They didn't learn.
I have a
Wait,
distinct
was
memory.
Street Fighter good though? Because
Well,
Mortal
let's-
Kombat's the
let's-
same
Mortal
way.
Kombat. Oh my
Oh
god.
Mortal
my
Kombat, yeah.
God.
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
had the worst acting.
Okay, so let's talk about these.
Listen, okay.
Mario Brothers, I don't remember that much.
Okay,
I just
listen.
knew it was
I have a
bad.
vivid
Yeah.
memory of this. Me and my brother, we absolutely, obviously, like most 90 kids, loved Mario. We played it all the time. There was like a few little animated movies that were like, oh, cute.
Yeah.
This thing, we found it in the store. It had recently come out, and we were so pumped. We're like, Mario Brothers! Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I was excited.
Cool!
I was excited.
We popped it in the movie, like
The
the
VCR.
VCR,
The movie
the
thing.
movie player.
I almost forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
And we started watching it, and we actually paused it and said, "Is this a wrong movie? Is
Yeah.
this wrong? Is this?" And we asked our mom. We're like, "Mom, I think we have the wrong
What
movie."
was the rating of it?
I think it's a 0%.
I don't know.
No,
But
no, no.
you
know,
I
it's
meant
gotta
like-
be-
I
Do
meant
you
like,
remember the
there's-
setting? The setting was
It's
like
like a
Wasn't it- it was
weird
dirty downtown.
underground.
No, that's what I'm saying. Was
It's
it
like-
R rating
dude,
or
it
was
was
it like a PG-13 or what was it?
I don't know.
It was in like-
I don't know.
It
Dude, it was in, like,
doesn't
Harlem.
make any
That's
sense.
what it looked like.
It
But
doesn't.
but Harlem
There's some-
Harlem on Canal Street.
The Harlem
where
Brothers.
it was a bunch of it was just bad.
No, there's something. There's
I
something
remember seeing a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
like
You know?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck
like
is going on?
yeah,
Is
and like they
Chicago?
were underground a lot. But I mean, and that made sense. But at the same time, there was like
So were
like-
they plumbers?
I just have
Yeah,
this
they
distinct
were
memory.
plumbers.
They were-
when
they
I
were
have
plumbers.
no, when I have like night terrors, it's the fucking Goomba
Yeah.
Those
Oh my
things.
god.
with the little
Dude,
head.
I remember that. Yeah. It's like
And I'm
Beetlejuice
like,
kinda
why
thing.
is this happening to me?
Who were
what
they
did I
played
ever
by?
do to
Mario
deserve
Brothers?
this?
I don't remember.
Who the
Were they
fuck knows,
were they
dude?
white? Were they
Two
Italian?
dusty ass weirdos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
I don't
bad. It
know.
was
I don't
bad.
know how to explain it
But
to you.
I think they just picked
we
people
were
off of the
very
street.
confused. When
That one was bad. It was a disappointment. I'm not gonna lie though. At the time when I watched it, I didn't get that. So it took me a couple of years.
That's how it was
to
for
be
me
like,
with Mortal Kombat.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
when I watched Mortal
Mortal
Kombat,
Kombat,
I think I was like
I was like,
6, 7, 8. I
whoa.
don't
At
know.
It
least
was like,
Mortal
that's-
Kombat was like, we're fighting.
Yeah,
the
Mortal
music,
Kombat.
the music
That's
was super
the
good.
music.
I think
It was good to
Buckethead
me.
did some of that.
The
I
first
don't
one?
remember Street Fighter.
Maybe in the second
Yeah.
one. I think it was like
Jean-Claude Van Damme was Guile.
Anything.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
now.
I don't know who the hell was Ryu and Ken.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was
remember
just-
all that. Ugh, fuck,
It was
that's
just
crazy.
bad.
I'll have to check
it
that
was
out.
like
It
a
was
bunch of
bad.
rolling.
You know what's
around.
funny? I think I saw Billy Madison before I saw this is random, but I think I saw Billy Madison before I saw Mortal Kombat. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Is that Veronica Vaughn?" Because she was played as Sonya.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay." She
It was
kicked
just
butt, too.
shitty. It was like, and I guess back then
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't realize they didn't have the
No,
technology.
I just
to
had
pull it off.
fun
No.
watching Mortal Kombat, but
They-
I watched it recently, like a year ago, and I was like,
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah,
felt
Have you
about
seen-
it.
rewatched this?
"Have you
stuff?
seen the second
Oh,
one?
God.
It was like
Yeah.
Retaliation."
So
I
it's
think.
basically like
Oh my
they
God.
only
the
focused
CGI
on
was
Yeah.
they only focused on the fact that they didn't stop and think
if they should.
they should.
Right.
I will say though,
But they
the,
really
the
couldn't.
final fight though,
couldn't. No,
with,
they didn't.
with Liu Kang and Shang Tsung, I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
It
Shang
was
Tsung.
pretty good.
It was okay.
It wasn't
That's
bad.
Yes,
all
it
right.
was. At the time, I'm telling
The
you.
acting though, like when they're just acting, I was like, "This is so bad."
You know what
Yeah,
the difference
like
is?
Stop
At the
Loss.
time, when I saw Street Fighter, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the remake, even though it was shitty. The live action, I enjoyed it, even though I knew it was bad. Mortal Kombat, I enjoyed it and didn't know it was bad. The only thing I knew
think
was
that
bad
was
was
me.
Goro.
I remember.
At Mortal
I think it
Kombat,
was like
'cause I was young
the
enough.
last scene in the movie was so cringy of Mortal Kombat.
Well, I think it's
when they're
because, like,
talking about like fighting again, and they did the stupid stance.
Oh God,
and they're
God,
like,
God,
"We're
I'm
gonna kick
cringing.
butt," blah blah
I'm
blah, kind of
cringing,
thing.
I'm
And I was like,
cringing.
"Dude, this
That's
is
how
so
Dragon
bad."
Ball
At
Evolution was.
that time, I don't think there wasn't like special effects like how it is now.
They didn't have the
so
technology.
you
to do what
don't
need to
imagine
do.
stuff like that. Now when you go
Goro's
back and
suit-
watch it, it's
Yeah.
like whoa. What
You can
the
see
fuck?
Goro's
Yeah,
suit
oh my
like
God.
Yeah, you
folding
can notice the
over. It's
details.
How did this
disgusting.
happen?
Yeah,
I know.
disgusting.
It's like, come on.
But they did what they
people.
could do at the time. I just know
It's just
I
like
wouldn't put them.
such-
I don't know if I would put Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat in the bad remakes, even though they are bad.
No, they're
I
pretty bad.
enjoyed them at the time.
Yeah.
I think
I
they're
guess.
they're
I guess
weir-
it's better than
I
Dragon
think they're
Ball
weirdly
Evolution
important.
again.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
It was a step.
They're
forward.
important because they're
It's like let's never go
Well-
back here.
well, they're
It's like the
nostalgic.
rock bottom.
but I feel like they have a lot of nostalgia in them, but they weren't bad. But you know, guys,
Yes.
like
Well,
you guys that are really big,
You know what?
uh,
I think that it's
fans
the
of
stuff.
like Dragon Ball Z. I don't think there's nostalgia in those movies, right?
Well,
There is.
it's,
But
There
they're
is.
bad.
it's enraging. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, how dare you?
I guess that's where
What
we
are you
We're-
doing?
We're on Dragon
You know they
Ball
have
Z
Tekken
now.
Dare
movie
you.
too. The Tekken.
I heard about. I never seen it.
But you know
How-
what I think now? Because you seen the what's that show on Netflix? It's like Black
Black Mirror.
Black Clover
Mirror.
or Black
You know
Mirror?
that episode where they did the gaming one where
Yeah.
he goes into the thing. You know how the effects are.
Yeah.
See if they had those effects now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shit would be
Or like
bomb.
Ready
they
Player
redo
One,
it
if they
now.
had
Yeah,
that kind
Ready
of
Player
stuff.
One stuff.
I think what these early
Let's talk
films
about Dragon Ball.
did was make it so that all of us like fanboys out here are like, every time there's going to be a live action, we're like, fuck this, we hate it, we don't want it, keep
yeah.
it, you're canceled, because we are so fucking scarred, because Dragon Ball Evolution is literally the
one.
worst movie ever made. I
That's the
am
one.
so
You know what?
angry.
I
I
never
am
seen it.
I'm still
Good.
angry. I'm still angry.
feel lucky.
Please save your soul.
But
Save
I've seen
your
like
soul.
So,
the trailers
since-
and stuff.
Since I'm not a fan of it, explain why it's bad. Okay, so
You wanna
explain.
go? You wanna-
Yeah. Well, it's not that
Yeah,
I'm not a
go
fan. I
for
just
it.
I
didn't
don't
get
even
into it
know
like you guys
where
did
to
forever.
Start.
So-
Everything is not okay.
Well, first let's talk about
Yeah.
the lead up.
First the hairstyle.
No. The
Oh
first things first. First things first. We've been watching Dragon Ball Z for years at this
Yeah.
point. It's becoming the most amazing cartoon you've ever
and
seen in your
it
life.
is
Was.
so
Right?
deep.
Oh my god, I'm looking at a
in
picture of it just to
the-
kind of have
like
ooh.
in the lore and stuff, and
It was
they
like-
erase every.
Who is
It's
that?
like
Is that Goku?
Let me
Goku's
see.
in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Goku.
Now,
Dude,
mind
that's
you,
fucking Goku.
at this time,
He looks like he's
what
in
have they
like
done?
the Matrix was out.
alternative rock band.
The Matrix was out.
Matrix.
The Matrix was out, so that gives me a bar to set
Right,
of
no
what kind
excuses,
of technology they
yeah.
have.
So this came
Yeah.
out 2009 apparently.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly
pretty new.
It's pretty new. Yeah.
I thought this was like mid 90s.
no. This is a big jump from Mortal
No.
Kombat.
So
Mortal
this was
Kombat
like
came out a
this
long
is the
time ago.
prelude to Death Note.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
is. So
Of trash.
you got this lead up. You're like, Dragon Ball Z is dope. The movie's gonna be amazing. I can't wait
It'd be
to
good.
see
I
them
know.
do
See,
a
I kind of thought it was going to be okay. Yeah.
You think back to Street Fighter and like, okay, the Hadouken was terrible.
But
You
it's
know,
2009.
but it's 2009
you know?
now. They
Yeah.
got the Matrix.
Yeah, so
you know what I
there
mean?
you
So
go.
Right.
Dragon Ball Z about to be the shit. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
it's
I'm
gonna
going
pop
to
off,
see
right.
it. And then it
Damn you.
starts.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
explain it. God.
Piccolo's gray.
Piccolo.
gray?
First of all, let's
like
talk about
skin is gray?
like
Yeah, but
why
he's green.
Piccolo?
Why?
Why the fuck Piccolo? Why did they?
He's green, right?
They didn't even do like the King
Wait,
Piccolo
well,
thing.
okay,
It was
I'm
just
confused.
Piccolo.
What was the story of this evolution?
So,
like,
no,
what was
Yeah,
the-
is it?
I have
What's
no
the
You know
point?
what? I don't
It
even
was
know
just-
what to
I have
tell
no
you.
idea.
What planet
Goku
is it on?
Goku is in
It's
high
an Earth.
school.
Okay.
He's a regular boy like you and me. He's not
You're
a
a boy?
fucking Saiyan. Is he? Is he a Saiyan?
No,
he's
he's
like
just
a
regular.
regular
There's
dude.
no story to
there's
him.
no Saiyan. There's no Planet Vegeta. There's no fucking
Does he start to
Bardock.
go train with Papa
He
Gohan or
is.
somebody?
That's his grandpa, his
No.
grandfather, and his grandfather's like, I have this Dragon Ball that I've had all my life, or something. It's so
And that's how it
fucking
starts.
bad.
Before you guys keep going,
It erases everything.
when you're done, I got a question.
What?
So, how recently did you guys see this? Did you see it?
I saw it when it came
When it
out.
came out,
I was like,
I was stoked.
I fucking
Yeah. I
love
went to
Dragon
the
Ball
movie
Z.
theater
So
to
you-
watch
Me
this.
So
Yeah.
you were like pretty young. You were like 16, 17.
I would say that I'm old. I was old enough to hide it from my friends that I was going to see it, because they didn't know that I loved Dragon Ball Z so much.
My friends came with me.
Yeah.
I didn't have
you
any
were-
anime
your friends
friends.
didn't
I tried to
know that.
pretend I
They
was
were
like
disappointed
popular
altogether.
and cool,
I
but
think
I
Julian
wasn't.
came with me.
Aw.
Yeah, there
I
you
wish
go.
I had a friend that came with me. No, it was like it was trying to like be like a modern day like. I think they were trying to be like, maybe this could happen in real life. Like, you
Yeah.
might know
That's what I
Goku.
think
You know,
about
like,
it.
he
Yeah,
might
yeah,
go to
you
your
never
high
know. You
school.
never know.
And
High
like
school.
Chi-Chi was at the high school too. And ew, he just like, he used to like, he would like think about her all the time. And it was
Yeah.
so fucking weird because Goku in the anime is so not like that at all. He's not a
Exactly.
weird creepo. He's like
No,
such a
he's-
child.
yeah,
He's
he's
like,
a child.
he's
He
like
doesn't know
so
what he-
innocent. He's like so cute.
He's very slow.
He's like, yeah, and he's like he's
doesn't
kind of a
care.
dummy. He's like a big dummy.
He'll be like when the animation be patting like
Yes,
Bulma's,
and like
panties
Chi-Chi's the
and shit.
oh my
Right.
god,
That's
yeah,
funny
like
as
Chi-Chi's
shit.
the one who's like, hey, like
Yeah, Chi-Chi
I like
forced,
you. Let's get
Chi-Chi-
married. He
Yeah,
just
Chi-Chi
literally-
forced Goku to marry her.
Chi-Chi forced Goku to marry.
She
In the
literally
movie,
forces him.
they're giving him the whole,
Oh
you know how
my
you
God,
focus on
he
your
is
dream girl coming down the
obsessed
the
with
aisle and
her.
shit.
Oh,
Like, what the
wow.
fuck are you doing?
He like
Wait, what-
watches her like eating strawberries and it's so
what did Chi-Chi
fucking
look like? Was
She was just like a
don't
like
know.
a hot I think she was Asian, right?
Probably.
It was like a fetishized like Asian thing because I think Goku was not Asian. I think he was just
No.
a white boy,
No, he was
white
not.
peopling. Well, yeah, he was
White
literally,
peopling.
and he was constantly like he was just fucking thirsty.
We should start taking score as we lead up to the Little Mermaid.
It was just an absolute
taking
fucking disgrace. It was a disgrace.
It was bad.
A
Yeah,
disgrace.
Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
And like Piccolo
Hurt my
was
feelings.
such a fucking
Dang.
little. He was a bitch.
So
he was
wait,
like.
so was Piccolo
what's
in the
the-
school too? or-
And no,
So what's
listen,
the pl-
Piccolo
what's
was
the
like an.
plot?
I don't even.
it was like
Matt,
a gang.
I don't
Not really
know
a gang.
what to
Gang?
tell
But they like
you.
came from
Time out.
outside of the
Who
school.
was the bad guy? Piccolo was the bad guy?
Piccolo, Piccolo,
Oh, wow.
fucking
Yeah.
Piccolo, not King Piccolo.
Just Piccolo.
Piccolo,
Was he
and
tall
it's like,
and everything, or
and
just,
you know,
No,
well,
he
no,
was-
They're just
no,
like
he was
they're
just
normal
weird.
people, right?
Same
And
size
what
as-
really pisses me off is that
I mean, like they're
Piccolo.
Do they
no,
change
Piccolo's
him?
an alien basically.
no, I know, but in the movie.
why
in
did
the
they
movie,
pick
yeah,
Piccolo?
it's an alien.
No, they
basically.
made him an alien. Look
No, he was like an alien.
alien-ish.
He was like a weird gray dude,
Yeah.
and he was an alien.
Yeah.
But what the thing that everything about this movie just
What-
fucking
what do you
pisses
call
me
those
off.
Go ahead,
people?
pop off.
What do you
I
call
know I'm
those-
popping off. I am so mad. Like they just didn't even
He
watch
was
it.
an
Right?
albino. He looked albino.
There was just
a dirty albino.
something.
He was an albino.
They tried
green
to
guy.
make it so that I
Who's
feel
great.
like I go through my rationality and I'm like, why did they pick Piccolo? Because Piccolo for us Dragon Ball Z fans, don't fucking touch Piccolo, okay? Leave Piccolo out of this. Leave him alone. He has gone through so fucking much. Why didn't they pick Frieza? Why didn't they pick Cell? Why didn't they pick the
I
fucking
think Frieza
androids?
would've been
They
dope.
could have had the androids and they could have
It
been
would've
played
been.
by actual fucking people.
Oh, you know what?
What
Androids
the
would've
fuck
been better.
are you doing? They could have
that
had the
would've-
Saiyans. They could have had the fucking Saiyans.
Because then you could have made like androids infiltrated the school and became one of the students.
They could have had fucking Nappa.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And like
True,
those,
true,
like
right?
all of his like, hey Goku, you're hey no Kakarot, and Goku's like, what are you talking about? My name's Goku, and they're like, no, it's not. Like they could have had the whole fucking the Saiyans plot, but they didn't.
I want to shoot them some bail on
Wait,
that.
time out. Was
Because I
his
think
name-
when you start
was his
thinking
name
about a
Goku?
movie, his
His name was
yeah.
fucking Goku.
What?
Somebody called him. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they talked about the whole Kakarot thing.
No,
did
no.
didn't.
There was no Kakarot. There was
I know, but I'm
no
just saying,
Planet
there's a
Vegeta.
kid in school named
Wait, was there a
Goku?
Vegeta? Wasn't there
So
a
wait,
Vegeta though?
wait,
think
hold
so.
on.
Ew,
think it was a Vegeta.
There was a
I'm asking-
Vegeta.
Question.
There was a
So-
Vegeta
So
Yeah.
named Vegeta.
hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to.
And he was like Goku.
I'm asking
like,
the questions for someone that
bully.
doesn't know, so I think
Right,
that's
right, right.
so.
Yeah.
they're just in the school, and there's people in the school named like James and shit and
Yeah.
Bob,
And then
a
there's
guy named
Goku.
Goku.
And Chi-Chi.
Just like fucking Death Note.
Yep,
Like
yep.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
worry.
gonna get there too.
But like, so they're in like they got kind of like walk down the hallway in their own
Yes,
gang.
they're definitely
But
walking
did
down
people
the
know
hallway.
that they're like?
And there's
Well, no, no,
definitely
no.
gangs, and Goku's like has to learn. It's like Karate Kid a little bit, where he has to learn to
Yeah.
fight because he's getting bullied and
Saw,
shit.
like, Saw.
Ooh,
So
it's
does
so
he,
bad.
like, do they use
That
like
shit
their?
just made me sad.
so fucking
I thought
bad.
about it.
No, but why didn't what I want to know again is like I feel like the writer of the screenplay and the whole plot, like why wouldn't you sit the fuck down and watch Dragon Ball Z? Why
Yeah, I
didn't
feel
he
like
do
he
it?
didn't watch any
He
of it.
definitely did. He watched Dragon Ball
Is he
because
still
he's
a
like, oh,
director?
Vegeta's the bad guy, or not Vegeta.
Who directed it?
Piccolo is
Right,
the bad
right,
guy. Piccolo ain't the
know.
fucking bad guy. Dude.
I'll check.
Somebody who
see
should.
if he's
Why
still making
didn't
Somebody
he,
who should
like
die.
if
Look
at
he's
other
gonna
movies he
do
made.
Wow.
Hey, I'm not
if he's
holding my
gonna
tongue.
do
I
a
don't care.
weird Piccolo alien, why
wait,
not
hold
just
on.
go all out and do Frieza? Why not just go all out
Well, I do.
and
This is
do
what I want to say.
fucking
I think
Frieza?
as far as when you're writing a movie and you think it's gonna do well and you want to,
But you-
you're
Oh
thinking
yeah,
about
they did
sequels and
totally
shit
set
like
it up
that.
for a sequel
Yeah, they
too.
try to
and
set it up for a
But
sequel.
you
Yeah.
know what? Most of the
That's why
time
we
when
want
people do
Piccolo.
live actions, they don't really look into.
it's a
like,
cash
the
grab.
anime.
It's a
Yeah,
cash
Okay,
they just-
okay.
They just like
Uh,
watch it for a few times.
So the guy,
and like, okay, we get the story. That's how it goes.
the guy that directed Final Destination, the first one, the third Final Destination, Black Christmas, the one Willard,
Never heard of her.
He did Final Destination.
the first one and the third one,
Oh.
and then Dragon Ball Evolution. And the kind of the
And
sad
then
part
he,
was,
ended.
and then we
That's where it ended.
canceled
guess what his
him.
last movie was?
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Evolution. Canceled.
Oh, I was a big fan.
We canceled him.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it should really happen, but I'm kind of glad it happened. But I'm like,
That
wow,
was the last thing he.
That's what
Well,
happened.
no, he did direct a couple episodes of American Horror Story. That's kind of cool.
That's
Really?
interesting. That's interesting.
But that's like years.
I think he went
into
Wait,
hi-
wait,
like
wait,
went
wait,
into
wait, wait,
hiding.
wait. He directed and wrote co-producer on the X-Files for about 4 years.
I don't like. It's making me uncomfortable. It's
What
just.
do you think his life was like after that? Like,
he
yeah.
probably
But now
had to
we
go into
know-
He got
hiding.
clowned on, bro.
He probably got
Yeah,
clowned
he's a
on.
fucking
He got
clown.
a
He was a
job at
joke.
the X Files for a couple of years.
I don't know
And
what.
that was
But
it.
kept it
Yeah.
under the radar.
Yeah.
Couldn't get
He
another
probably
movie.
changed his name.
No, well, the
I
X-Files
would've-
in the 90s, so
Oh, so that was before.
way before.
Oh, so yeah. So after Dragon Ball Evolution, he just was
Well,
like,
no.
Yeah,
Well,
Dragon Ball-
after
trying to find a job.
after that, he did a few episodes of like television.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's it called?
He probably was like, "All right, no more movies.
Yeah, no more
He
movies.
fucked up, bro.
At least
Yeah.
no more movies of that."
He's like, you know what?
What's after Dragon Ball? What's next?
Dragon Ball.
Can we do
which
Death
was
Note so I can
horrible.
check?
Death
Well,
Note.
we
Yeah.
Or do you wanna
yeah,
wait
let's
on
do
that?
Death
Death
Note.
Note that's more recent.
No, let's do
just
Death.
go up-
Well,
let's go up-
because
let's
like
Well, no, actually, Death Note is pretty close.
yeah, yeah.
So
it's
after
like
2009, nothing was
2016.
like 2010.
2016.
11, 12,
I
nothing?
mean, if you go on like an anime site or something like that,
yeah,
I forget what site you told me about, but it has all of the
Right.
reenactments.
There's like a Full Metal
Bleach, Full Metal
Alchemist,
Alchemist, Death
Bleach,
Note.
and guess what?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: they're fucking trash.
They
They're
are.
trash.
You know what?
It
Actually,
looks
all
fucking
of them
weird.
came out like during the
Yeah, around the
1-2
same time
years.
within the
Yeah.
last 2 years.
I think
so-
the beautiful thing about
Fuck
anime that we
you.
love so much is that it can make anything possible and it makes it look cool. And like Goku can fucking fly through the air on a fucking cloud and he looks cute as fuck doing it. He looks fucking badass when he's doing a fucking kami wave or shit and whatever. Like, and he's like fucking just
know
a
what's
fucking
crazy?
alien with a tail. But then you try to like translate that kind of stuff. Like Full Metal Alchemist doing the like transmutation circles and stuff. It looks dumb when you're a dude
You know
actually
what-
doing that. You
you
look
know
like a
what's
fucking cringy.
That
I'm
you
cringing.
said, like the Goku with the flying on the Nimbus
Yeah.
cloud and everything. So like I've watched YouTube and you know like those people that have the segways and they make the costumes.
Yeah.
They make that shit look so much better than
Do
the
they
fucking movie.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
with a
look
you know what I'm
good?
talking about.
They
have
look
the
good?
cloud on the
Comic-Con or
Segway.
something like
Yeah.
that. I think
They do
somebody
it
did it at
way
Comic-Con one
better.
year.
Oh,
And I saw the
man.
They
video.
look legit too. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
Okay, pop off.
It can be done, especially if you have a movie budget. I don't understand
You know what?
how they spend it, but they
I just
don't
think
spend
it
in the right
always is
places.
going to look cooler and funner in anime form. And when you're a real person, it looks kind of dumb,
I
right?
think-
Because it's
see,
like
but that's
we
the
don't
thing.
do that here.
But that's what we wanted. Did you want that? Did you want a live action? Who?
No, I didn't even fucking ask for this. Exactly.
did.
Oh,
Ooh.
why?
I
It's all
did.
your
What
fault,
did you
Ahmad.
think they were gonna do? Did
I-
you think Goku's hair was gonna be like that?
Well, I'm just talking about for any anime that I really, really like. I would love to see it with
Yeah.
live action.
You know
people.
what? Maybe I was like that before, but I'm so fucking traumatized that like I just recently found out that they're doing a live action of Cowboy Bebop, and it's like literally
And the
besides
dog,
Dragon Ball.
and the dog isn't even a corgi.
But-
I don't know if it's a. I think that was. I feel like that was. It has to be
But
a
I mean,
joke.
Cowboy
They said
Bebop.
How do
I've
you-
never seen it, but it's not like anything crazy.
Well,
it's just like guns and stuff.
exactly, but at the
In
same. Well,
space.
it's
But
in
the
space.
But the art direction is something that you really.
I just wanted to have the same feeling. The same
I know
like,
it's like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's not
at the same
Ball Z.
time though. It's just I'm so like traumatized that I'm like, please don't do this to me. Why are you doing this to me? I just feel like
the next one that pissed me off the most would be Death Note. Like
from
Dragon Ball Z to Death Note.
No, that is what
I was excited for Death Note when I saw it on Netflix. I was like,
who played Light?
I was like, yo,
fucking one of the Naked Brother bands.
Okay, and you know why?
Bitches.
Because
he was from a Nickelodeon show called Naked Brother Band.
That's a weird
Wait,
name.
so
And
you know the
I
same
could
thing you said about
fucking-
Cowboy Bebop, right?
Yeah.
Where it's not a bunch of superpowers and stuff like that. They should be able to do it.
Right,
It's
they
just a
should
good story.
easily
so when
be
I
able
saw
to do Death Note.
I'm like,
They should have had Christopher
And
Nolan.
It's
you know,
just a good fucking
you know what?
story. It should be
Absolutely made because this is I totally
How do you
I
turn
had
Death
I
Note
was
into
broken.
a 1.5 hour movie?
I was
Or any
broken.
anime, really.
I was
He
broken
didn't even
by
explain anything.
all of these other anime adaptations, but then I saw that they were going to do Ryuk and they were going to make him look awesome. And then I saw that Willem Dafoe was going to
And
fucking
he's
voice him.
amazing at it.
And I was
He did
like,
really
this
good.
is it.
He made it
This
okay,
is
kinda.
it.
Not at all, actually.
I love this. This is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to hear this. Willem Dafoe is Ryuk. He is perfect.
Yeah,
so I was like,
Ryuk was
fuck,
good.
Yeah,
He looked
this is going to be
good.
Yeah.
amazing.
He looked good.
And he's
I'm not
But he
mad
wasn't
at
even
that.
in it.
They got the whole Apple thing in there too.
But he was in it
But
for
in the
5 seconds.
Apple thing didn't even make sense. It was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what pissed me off the most about this movie? I mean, outside of all of the craziness, the one thing that I was like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? It's L. It's
It is
definitely
L.
L.
It
Okay,
is
so
It is
we
L.
watched it. You saw it already. We watched
We
it
watched
together.
it together.
And then you're like, we're watching it, and then that guy came up,
I'm like,
and
who
you're
the fuck
like,
is
and you
this?
looked at me, and I'll never forget it. You're like, oh, that's L. And I was like,
No, it's not.
I was like,
you're like, that's L, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
no.
this guy.
Yep.
And I feel bad for saying it's not because he's a black
No,
character.
no, it's not at all. Because I'll be the first person to
Or-
pop off
What?
about
You're
representation.
giving me a face.
I think it is.
No. Well, I mean, I'm not going to
It's
about to
weird.
tell a black person
It's
that it's
just-
not.
it
No,
doesn't
no.
make sense.
No, okay, so what it is for me.
They're in
Listen,
America.
wait, before you finish.
And there's a dude named Light.
Me saying that because it's a black character, it would contradict how we feel about Ariel.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm getting
that's
to.
why
At the
I
end of
know.
all of this, we're going to get to the
yeah.
So
contradiction.
okay, so I fuck. Damn it, this
I-
is
It's
a
hard.
hard-
I
This
have
is so
it.
hard.
I have
okay,
it
please
for
say
me.
it.
Okay.
Please redeem.
Wait, where are we going?
So what I was mad about was that they took this opportunity to add some representation in, right? And that's always a good thing. But for Elle, I don't know if I'm the only one who gets this vibe from Elle in the anime. Elle is one of my favorite
we go.
characters of
Here he
ever of all time. I feel like he is autistic. Can anybody agree
Yeah,
with me?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
he on the
Autistic,
spectrum?
yes.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything about Elle is autism.
And
He's
that's the shit that pissed me off because in the movie they just made it seem crazy.
Yes.
The whole
Why is
candy
he driving a
thing?
Yeah.
fucking police car?
No.
Come on.
This is the part. You
They
walk
could've-
in.
He would never do that. He
It's-
would never go on a podium and
It's
say,
fucking
"Hello, guys."
Skittles and
Yeah.
Starburst
Well, first of
all
all-
thrown across the
And
floor.
they
and shit.
also
I'm like, yo,
act-
he's not retarded.
No.
He just likes
They
candy.
all-
he's
also
calm,
act-
and he's calm too.
they also
he
act
doesn't
like
overreact
he's
about anything.
They act
Didn't
like
they
he's
get in a
crazy.
fight?
Yes.
They act like he's crazy because of the weird school that he was put in or whatever, and they trained him to be this thing. No, Elle in the anime was totally on the spectrum, and they could have used that as such an amazing representation moment for autistic people on the spectrum. They could have cast an autistic actor.
I don't think
they
they
could have had him
They didn't
be.
want to go that deep.
No, and
was
it
on Netflix.
pisses me
What do you
off.
expect?
They were like, "Oh, we need to use this as a chance to do representation." Do you know how little representation people on the spectrum? I'm not gonna cry because it's so beautiful what Elle does in the anime and how smart and incredible he is. And how he's like this hero and he thinks so differently than everyone else because he's autistic. And everybody looks at him like he's weird, the way that he sits, the way that he has to be, the way that he has sensory issues with certain, he can't
Why
look anybody in the
likes
eye.
ice cream and
he
sweets.
loves, and that's
Yeah.
like literally
That's
my
it.
brother's autistic and he
Yeah.
will only eat like sweets and things like that, but he's so smart and he like doesn't like to be touched certain ways. That is fucking Elle in the anime. So they could have literally taken that chance to say like, Elle is definitely autistic,
Well-
but look at him doing this. Look at him
Well,
popping
let's
off.
explain. Let me explain.
He's like the best detective
With
in
what
the
you
world.
said there, look what they also did with every other character. What did you expect?
Fucked him up. They fucked everything up. They didn't even
Right?
even like stop to think about that. They're like, we have to do some representation.
You know the thing
We have to
about
have
the
people of color.
representation thing to me?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they cast a hot black girl as Misa? And by the way, Misa
don't even
instead of
think they
Mia.
should,
I don't know, but
because-
like if they needed a black character for representation, why did they take away L's
Well, here-
autism
This what I'm saying, but
and replace it
representation.
with?
All right,
Why are we
let's hear it.
skipping over the Asian culture?
I know
They should be the
Yes.
ones represented.
Why
in their
couldn't
movies.
Light Yagami be Light Yagami
Yeah, they
instead of
changed it
Light
to Light
Turner?
Turner. They changed
Light
it to fucking
Turner.
Turner.
That is the whitest fucking white peopling that I've ever whited in my
Light
fucking
Turner.
life.
What?
If his name
time
is
out.
Light, why would you say? Oh God, can we explain
I
the
could
reason
die.
that he wanted to be called Kira? It was so funny and stupid
Because
movie.
it'll throw them off and make me think I'm in Japan because my name is Japanese.
Ew, 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 ew. That's
that was
that's
so
actually a
dumb.
little bit.
and he's like,
fucking
it also
racist, right?
means like
it means like murder
murder
or
or
kill
something.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
He thought he
Oh
was
my
cool. I'm like,
So they
dude,
wouldn't
you
know.
fucking.
Why couldn't it just be a Japanese boy?
That's what
And
I
his
think.
name could be Light
But then-
Yagami,
but
and
then
he wouldn't
did
have
you see
to.
how L was in fucking Japan?
Yeah.
What
I was
is
like,
this
that- what the
movie?
fuck did I-
The whole
Throw
movie
the
is-
throw the
is-
whole thing in the
the
trash.
timeline is
Throw the
shitty,
whole
the
thing.
acting is shitty.
The whole thing with Mia.
They fucked the story up.
and-
She takes over.
Mia wanted to like
She fucking
kill
takes over.
Light's
Right?
dad.
She's-
Remember that? Remember Mia wanted to kill Light's dad.
And they're like dating.
What the fuck is
dude,
wrong with you?
relax.
Right?
Fucking chill, dude.
Right?
Dude, I am
God.
so
And the way it ended,
pissed.
how did it end?
Yo.
Fucking-
Okay.
They
so,
try to make it seem so fucking cool. How he planned it all
Yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of time.
It was like a Saw movie at the end.
The page burns in the fire while it falls down into the.
Oh
That
my
was the worst. Like
God.
whoever watched Death Note, I don't think y'all. Whoever don't know what Death Note is, Death Note is literally
Is
one
the
of the
best.
best psychological
Greatest.
cat and
Yes.
mouse
Yeah.
detective movie animes in the world.
It is
It's just
Yeah, that was the
A
that was the
masterpiece.
first anime I watched
It's a
because of you guys.
It's a masterpiece.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
You're fucking welcome.
But also, I'm
Amazing.
sorry because we kind of ruined the rest of anime for you because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, you told me that.
You're gonna be hard
Fortunate was
pressed
like, you're not gonna
to find
anything.
anything
Yeah.
as good
Because
as
for
that.
me, coming from a video game background that likes that dark theme, like I like Metal Gear Solid and games with those dark,
Yeah.
very Japanese oriented moves with those nice like dark tone
Dude,
colors.
watch King's Game.
And then you show me that, and I'm like, all right, that's the best. Well, you told me to watch. What,
I told
Hunter
you to
x
watch
Hunter?
a lot of things.
Hunter x Hunter is really
Hunter
good.
x Hunter.
No,
I'm
I told you
rewatching
to
that
watch
right now.
Code Geass.
Right
Code
All right, peace.
Geass.
Yeah.
Code Geass.
But yeah, they fucked this shit up. It was very.
That was
artful.
what
It was an art
truly
piece.
broke my
Can
spirit.
we talk about Full Metal Alchemist? You know
I
that
didn't-
you know
It's
that
just
scene
fucking dumb.
See,
where it's the dog and the human.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
God. Do you know about that, Matt?
You know
No,
what-
but
what
it
No,
sounds
don't.
funny.
I don't think you should spoil it for Matt because I'm trying to get him into it, and that is like one of the most. I
when
remember.
Full Metal Alchemist live
Never.
action came out.
Oh God!
I just was.
I mean, I
recently
probably won't
off
have.
of
I mean, I'm watching.
Death
I'm
Note.
still watching
I can
Sword
watch
Art.
it.
That's how slow I am.
it was
No.
terrible.
I'm still watching.
Full
Sword
Metal
Art.
is so
I'm like halfway.
good though, and I just
Yeah.
it's like such a good anime. It's right up there actually with
Yeah.
every.
Fucking, they did Bleach too.
They
Ugh.
did. I didn't watch that one either. I think
No, we
tried
watched it together.
Wait,
watched
did-
like half of it.
wait,
We didn't finish
what
it.
about?
No, we did finish
they,
it.
they did a
Really?
Death Note,
Yeah,
but like a international version, right?
yeah.
They
There's an
did-
international version.
Yeah,
of Death
and
Note.
it's
Is that
like
okay?
I don't
okay.
think-
Apparently, I
yeah,
haven't
it's not
seen
the
it.
same.
I haven't
Okay,
seen it.
can we just before we go
At
away
least
from the,
L is looks like L.
I'll tell you what, it's
Wait,
better
wait.
than the fucking Netflix
before
one.
before
Yeah.
we continue, I think
It's
it's
a TV
important
show,
because if we're going to
actually.
talk about the Little Mermaid, we need to have a just a longer, slight discussion on L because
L?
because I think you wanted to kind of because
Well, what I-
we're going to sound like hypocrites.
Go into like why?
But the world is hypocritical. That's why I wanted us to have this conversation because at the end of the day, I feel like what would have been best for Death Note. Why? Because we kind of invested so much time into this anime. You invested watching it every single day. The story's long and drawn out. And you're like, yo, this is amazing. You're connected to these characters. You understand them completely. So
What are you saying?
So I think we get so connected to these characters because the story isn't short. Like you watch one movie, right?
Yeah.
And you like the show, it's a good movie or whatever, but you're not extremely
You
attached
don't
to
get
these
everything
characters.
that you get from a TV show.
Right. On a TV show, you go on this long journey.
Yeah, because you invested time and everything. learning
Invested
and
time.
everything.
You don't understand. I had to watch this on my
Exactly.
lunch break, 2 episodes here.
Yeah,
I
that's
stayed up
exactly
late one
what
night
we
to watch it
did.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that. And you get so attached to them. So then when they do come out with that live action, you start feeling like, man, why did they do this? Why did they change this? Why did they fuck this
And
up?
it's
Why did they
worse
do that?
when the fucking anime is really good.
Yeah. And then when it's amazing,
Yeah,
like
it's fucking
literally amazing,
And the fucking movie comes out.
it hurts. And I think Mezzi trying to say that,
Mezzi was pissed.
yeah, he was pissed. I know
As
he's
soon as
pissed.
he saw as soon as it started, he was
Because
pissed.
he was in love with this show that he saw, and then you see this crap. But I think what they're trying to say is that when it come down, like when we get into the Little Mermaid, why is everybody so pissed about her being black? Is that the same outrage for that is it equivalent to the outrage that we feel for light in L? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
No, I
I feel
think
like
it's
Little Mermaid
racist.
would be even like more rooted because that's from
Well-
the late 80s, early 90s.
Is it
Well,
rooted?
Like 92,
No,
I
well,
think.
the way I see it, you just keep it as it is.
No,
or
no,
or is it
no,
just what
no,
we're
no.
used to?
No, listen.
Because wait, because with Death Note, that's what I was used to. But I wouldn't have cared if they did the
If they
character
had done
right.
his character
if they
right,
did the character
exactly.
right,
he could have been any color.
You're right.
I wouldn't
Absolutely
have
right.
cared.
If the
Like,
movie was good,
Like
Detective
for example,
Pikachu.
if they made if they made a Death Note and it was an all minority cast, and they did it right, it would have been
It
fucking
would have been
good.
amazing. I absolutely agree. And
So
I think
I don't think it's because it was a black character. I just think
Eric-
it was they just did it wrong. So it
Yeah.
made the color of the character almost
No.
seem like a
Yeah.
bad idea. But
What-
it wasn't. They just did
know,
the character wrong.
for
Because that guy's a
me-
really good actor.
yeah,
absolutely, I love him. What else was
Yeah, there's
he
a
in?
movie he was in recently.
he was just
Yeah.
in,
And I
And
remember
you
I
were
was like,
again
he
turned
looks
on
good.
by a character.
not always be my maybe, but
Oh,
the one
he-
that came out before that with Tessa
Man was like,
Thompson.
he's looking
Oh
good.
my god! Oh my god! Yes, someone great.
Someone great. Yeah.
He
She was liking it.
is. He's a great.
good-
He's
She's
a good
what?
actor.
You can put a B in there. He's beautiful.
He is a good actor. I've been feeling some type of way today, but he's.
Wow. And it has not been towards me.
No, it is. I know. Oh my god! I was just taking pictures of you, and I was drooling
Ew.
over you.
All right. Anyway, we're going back to.
Anyway,
Right.
sorry. I like to give people
Ariel?
confidence. Okay, so the Ariel thing is racist. I mean, I don't care. I mean, come on.
We're gonna go there now.
Okay, listen. Her
Wait,
her
what?
There's really
whiteness.
nothing else.
We already
Her
did.
whiteness is not a part of her character. Halle Bailey is a beautiful singer. She's going to have red hair. There's a fucking picture of her. She's got these beautiful red, like I guess they're probably dreads, and she looks so.
Is that racist? Saying they're dreads.
No,
They're
is that
probably
racist,
dreads.
Right? Is that no?
That's-
I don't know how her hair's done, but it's like looks. I mean, I don't know. It's not braids.
I think this is the best comparison we can make
Twists.
because I feel so strongly about Death Note and everybody does the same thing as you just said. Like her whiteness isn't a part of her character.
Mm-hmm.
Is their Asianness not a part of their character?
Well, yeah, because the it's like seeped in Asian culture. But the movie
Mermaids
like,
were seeped in mermaid culture.
exactly. And guess what? Fucking mermaids don't exist. Bing, bing, bing. Mermaids don't fucking exist. We can
Neither
we
do
can make it
death
up.
books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
And-
but
and
like
Shinigamis.
okay, but Shinigamis are actually a part of culture. Like they're actually a thing. If you could look it up.
But it's
They
not.
are,
But it's
but it's
not.
not
And
real.
also,
it's Asian culture.
what I was pissed. I don't know. This is me. What I was pissed about with
All
Al was
anime
not
is
his
based
blackness.
in
It was his
Japanese culture.
he was a autistic person, and they fucking erased that,
Well,
and that
wait,
erases
let me explain. Let me
autistic
say. Wait,
people,
wait.
and that pissed me off.
What if they had a like an American anime or something, and then they had a completely Asian cast?
Think about how much they have to change
I mean,
to make it work. They had to change Light's entire name. They had to change Misa's entire first and last name. They had to change Elle's entire character and make all these excuses. They went through hoops to change things. How much is really going to change in The Little Mermaid if Ariel is black?
Yet to be seen. Now, what if they do
What are they
going to
do it like? Because
What if they do that? What if they make her Jamaican? What if they make her wear? What if her fucking legs are like
She's like
black,
under
red,
the
and
sea.
yellow? What if they're
sounds
black,
like
green, and
Sebastian.
yellow?
no, but they're still not changing the actual
her whole
plot.
fucking fin is black, green,
The
and
plot
yellow
of the
like
film.
a Jamaican.
They don't have to change the plot of the film. They don't have to
She's making
change
curry.
the
Yeah,
name
but
of
she
the
has an accent.
character. I mean, I
sounds like
really
she
think it's a
sounds like
reach.
Rihanna.
I think
Right.
it's a reach. I really
I think
do.
it is too.
And I
just-
think like
I don't know. I don't
I
want to
don't
be
know.
one-sided.
I am white, so at the end of the day, my opinion really doesn't matter. But I just feel like you
Why
got
not?
like black people have had
Everybody's opinion
one
matters. Don't say
fucking
that.
princess,
All right.
one fucking princess. These little black girls, one fucking princess, and her whole character is that she's oppressed and she's trying to make money so she can buy this thing, but she can't get a loan because she's black and her dad
Princess and
was
the Frog?
poor. I love that movie. I
never seen
fucking
that.
love that movie.
Yeah, I never seen it.
It's
yeah.
beautiful, and Tiana
That's the
is my
only
girl.
movie that
But-
they've ever made. With
And for
colored,
75% of the fucking movie, she's a frog. And I just feel like, I mean, for like little black girls, like, doesn't it feel good for them to have somebody that they can be? I remember in school, and I was obviously never like this. I've always had lots of black friends, but like there were people that would be like, you can't be her because you're black and she's not black. You don't, you know, and like they would literally say
well,
that to
okay,
these people.
let me. So what if they had a?
Come on, can't we just give them
stop.
this? How
What
much
if they
does
had
that
an
mean?
anime that was a black character or some cartoons, and then it was played as a white person? Do you think? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not. We'd be
They
lying
don't
if we said
have
that
any-
that culture
Can't
would
we
be
just
pissed
let
off.
them
But that's what I'm
fucking have
saying.
some shit?
So wait.
How much does white?
Stop! I'm talking. So if they had, say it was a black character and they had like fucking cornrows.
Matt, it's racist. What you're gonna say is fucking racist.
But the characters
And they
stop. I'm talking. But the character was played by a white chick. We'd be lying if they said that there wouldn't be any
Matt,
outrage.
You're
at
right.
the end of the day, how many fucking white characters do we fucking need? We have
No, I don't make up
everything.
There's no tally list.
We have everything.
We do.
Come on.
This is
Can't
what
we
I wanna
just
say.
fucking share?
This is what I want to say because I understand where you're coming from.
White
but
people don't
I
fucking
don't
need
want it to
representation.
be
I don't want them to do it because they're doing it as a pity act.
right. No, definitely not.
You know what I mean?
What I think is people want to have representation, right? Having a black lead or whatever, I don't think it's a problem with that. I think it's cool, and I think people that hate it, are hating it for the wrong reasons.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like all of this stuff that they're talking about. Oh, it's Ariel and she's so amazing, and you don't care about the Little Mermaid.
No, they don't give a fuck.
You don't care about
They
it. You're
don't
not
care.
invested in Little Mermaid. You saw
When's the
that
last
movie
time
a
you
while
thought
ago.
about
There's
it?
fucking
You don't
grown ass
care.
45-year-old fucking white men bitching
Yeah,
about
you
the
don't
Little
care.
Mermaid.
You haven't watched the Little Mermaid in
Exactly.
80
And
years.
you know what the
you're
best
only
part
70.
of it? It hasn't even came out yet.
And if you get
Exactly.
to
It
the
could be,
root
like,
of it,
super good.
oh,
It could be
she's
really
gonna
good.
fucking
Or it could be
slap.
shitty, and that's
Right.
I think
See,
she's
now
gonna
that's
slap.
the part that I want to talk about because I do care about certain shows being representative of what the show is supposed to be.
I completely
So
agree.
just like with Death Note, so I'm like, okay, so we can have the black Arya, which I think is great, is good for young black women and whatever to see a lead or whatever. That's awesome. But
love
at the
it,
same
yeah.
time, make the show good. Because if
Exactly,
you don't, I'm more upset
exactly.
about that as opposed to the color of the skin
Yep.
of the character.
And
Yeah,
I mean, you see me
exactly.
here. I'm literally fucking melting. I'm twitching over here over this Ariel thing. That's the hill I'll die on. I'll fucking die on that hill. But when it comes to Elle, I can turn this fucking car around and say that the character that in that movie, in the Netflix movie, which was a black man, he fucking ruined it, and I hated it. I hated every
he
second.
didn't ruin it.
No,
It was the writers, the people
the
who
writers
shot the movie,
ruined
the
it.
directors,
Exactly,
they just did a terrible job.
I'm just gonna take that part out
And
of the
I'm
podcast.
saying no.
He ruined it.
No. I
I'm
can
kidding.
say he ruined it because Elle in that movie fucking ruined it
Wasn't
for me.
Elle.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah, but
You
he
know
didn't
who he
do
was.
it. It was
But
the
that
character
movie,
choice.
like, even if like Light Turner's fucking dusty ass, even fucking Mia,
Dusty.
all that shit, if they had put Elle in the way that he was supposed to be,
That movie was horrible.
if I know, but like if they had Elle and he was autistic and he was the way that he was supposed to be, I would have felt better. What broke my fucking heart was Elle in that movie, and he was
But it was
a
also
black
Light.
man.
Light was smooth.
Yeah,
and
Light
smart.
sucked.
He
Light
was
sucked.
smart.
Oh my
He was
God.
smooth.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about the
Himself
time that he got
clean.
spooked out when he saw
and fucking
Ryu.
freaked out and threw everything.
Whoa!
He
I'm
don't
like,
even
oh
do
my
that.
Oh my God, no!
But
Light would have been like,
Light in the anime just would have been like, what's fucking the square root of 6,500?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know
he's
if
like,
you're
let
a
me
real
show you
being.
my
Yeah.
trap when you steal
Yeah.
my Death Note.
Bro, like,
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
teared it.
They destroyed it, but I guess that's what I like. To go back on is that it's not for me. I'm not one of those like social justice warriors that's going to be like anything that is representation is untouchable because I can completely tear apart their decision on Elle, including everything from the casting to the way that the character was written. I can tear that apart because it wasn't good. It wasn't fucking good.
Yeah.
Nobody
I got
likes
two things
it.
to say. I think there's a dichotomy. There's a difference between some representation and something being done bad and being
Yep.
about something. Being mad because somebody's getting representation that you don't think should have it is one thing. Being mad because it was just bad.
Yeah.
I
And it was a
understand
bad
that.
decision, yeah.
I understand that. But then also on the other end of the spectrum, if you think about it, nobody wants to represent the true people who need representation. Not
Yep.
true people that need representation, but
Yep.
like, I don't know. I keep going back to Death Note because, we're talking about they need black representation, and then we're talking about how they did the fucking story wrong. Why wasn't the cast Asian? I would have loved to see Light Yagami and Elle
Yep.
Asian in Japan
Yep.
doing exactly what
Same.
the fuck
Misa.
happened on the damn show. That's
Yeah.
what
I think
that's what
it was
adaptation is
a
supposed to be.
Netflix movie.
Right.
Right.
Well,
so they're
what
gonna do the.
The cheapest.
the white
yeah.
thing.
Cheapest thing
Yeah.
ever.
I mean,
And what I
they're not gonna
thought-
go all the way to Japan.
Here's what I like.
Maybe they are, but I doubt it. They're
Here's
gonna
what I
do
w-
it in L.A. on a studio.
Is this the only Disney movie that has like a different
Pretty
representation?
fucking much.
There's more coming.
Oh my God, Brandy popping off as Cinderella.
Yeah, that happened.
Let's talk about Brandy for just 1 second because
Cinderella.
she literally
Fairy godmother was Whitney Houston.
motherfucking Houston.
That's pretty bad.
Hi, that movie fucking slaps.
But you know what? I don't
Nope.
remember
No slaps.
outrage.
No, there was none because you know why?
Because there was no internet.
I think it came out. I think a lot of people didn't even
Actually,
really
they
see it
didn't-
coming.
You know what? I don't think people gave a fuck.
I think
People
Brandy
give too many fucks now.
Brandy was
Because
killing
they have a
it.
voice on the internet.
Everybody loved Brandy. She was America's sweetheart. It came out and it was really good. And I think
It was.
everybody saw it. And I
But
think
it was
even
also
like
a
the
TV show. It didn't come out in the movies. It was a TV.
it was like straight to TV. Yeah, that's it too. It wasn't like super marketed too, and that was it. But I think that people, they didn't even hear about it. Then it popped on TV. They saw it and they loved it. Yeah. And at the time, I mean, they loved Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, I mean, everybody loved Whitney Houston. She was like an icon at that time. So when they heard she was going to be in it, and then little Brandy, I mean, everybody loved her. How could you fucking hate Brandy? And they loved them already.
I fucking hated that movie.
Are you kidding me?
I was
Impossible
dude, I didn't want to watch that shit. I'm tired of this fucking singing and shit. My girl
Well,
want to
I-
watch it. I don't want to
movie.
see
I
it.
think I'm in the boat with the whole
Oh, I
Little
love
Mermaid
that
thing where when I
movie.
found that out, I was just kind of like, okay. And my life
Exactly.
moved on. I didn't care.
It should be like that.
I-
It should be
I-
wait till it fucking comes out.
Or no, I just didn't care.
It was interesting too.
I was in. I was like,
what was
okay.
interesting to me is like, why did they choose to do this now?
You know why? What
Well,
I think
maybe,
from what I've
maybe
heard.
she was. Let's be honest. Maybe she, as an actress, was best for the character.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that
Maybe
they did
her voice-
auditions.
Her voice fit that.
Exactly. I've heard that they did auditions
Did
and they
anybody
opened it
think
up.
of that?
Yeah, exactly.
I
no,
hope so.
Matt,
I hope that's what
Matt,
it is.
can I talk?
Yes.
Not only did they
You're on a
not think
podcast.
of
You
it,
could talk.
but that multiple people from the fucking casting room have come out to talk about it. So it's the fact that the racist people are blatantly ignoring the fact that people have come out to talk about. We had people who were white audition. We had people who were Indian audition, Asian. We had people. We did not say we need a red-headed, paper skin girl. We like. You know,
So they
just
opened the audition
They
to everybody.
all they said is we
didn't
need
even know
somebody
that.
with a beautiful voice who's 16 to 18 years old, who has a fresh young face. That's all they asked for. Yeah. She came in and she fucking owned it. She was the best one. She was Ariel in every way. She has this beautiful young fresh face. I can totally see her being just delivering the lines the way that she talks, the way that she sings. I can see how they
Never
saw
actually heard
it.
her talk.
Me neither. I don't know anything about this person.
Well, you know why? Because there's not
she's-
any information. People
Right.
just talking shit because I saw a picture. And
Well, no, but
and
she's
some
also
words.
she's a singer. She's,
No,
Now, let
I
me
know,
tell
but you
this.
know what I mean.
I don't think any of the outrage against it will ever be justified.
No.
There's no way to
Nope.
justify it, right?
No.
It makes no sense. People are overreacting and being racist.
And being racist.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But if the movie fucking sucks,
it'll be a shame.
they have the right to talk shit.
Of course, and they
But
and-
listen,
but you
what
know
if it sucked even if it was a white girl?
They
playing?
will
Right.
talk.
Well, then the
exactly.
shit talking won't be about the black Ariel. It'll be
Yeah.
about the bad directing. It'll be
Yeah.
about they left out.
What if the
certain
movie
songs.
sucks? It'll be because she was
It'll
a
be
black
because of her
Ariel?
blackness.
Those are the racist ones.
Yeah.
The other people would be saying,
Is that the same the same people that would say like the Death Note movie sucked because Elle was a black guy?
No.
yes. and
No, it sucked because
No,
it
I
sucked
and
as a
no.
whole.
Because
It sucked as a whole because the movie was just
Was-
bad.
But they're
Yeah.
gonna focus on that.
But you'll be focused on that more than everything else that went wrong.
Yeah,
Right.
in
And
the
that's what they're gonna
goddamn
do with
show.
this.
If
that
you
happens, I hope it's a
point
good
out
movie.
somebody's like
I hope
basically,
she makes people eat their words.
I really think I have a strong feeling that she's going to.
I think
she's
the problem that a lot of people have is they can't get rid of shit to have a different adaptation. Because when you do look at her, you're like, oh, she could make a cute,
Mm-hmm.
Little Mermaid character. So people just need to get rid of that.
of
and
course,
just
yeah.
let it
Then they
happen.
just need to stop being racist. But you know what sucks is that this climate that we're in right now is empowering racism.
Has there been a character? I guess that Dumpling may know that is it white or was and then they were Asian in adaptation? Or?
Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop is like totally a white dude, right? Wouldn't you say? And they're casting him as an Asian man.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting.
I think it'll be
That'd be
fine.
cool.
I
But then
don't.
again,
I'm not worried.
that would be cool
Spike is
'cause
one of my
they
favorite
could,
characters ever,
you know,
and
work.
I'm not worried right now. I mean, I'm worried at the fact that they're making a fucking at all. I'm worried about it.
But
just
if they
the
don't,
concept
if
of
they
it.
don't have a corgi
But-
as the dog, no one's gonna.
Why would they do that? Corgis are one of the most popular dog breeds.
He's
right
our
now.
dog.
Yeah, we have a corgi, and then the reason I got a corgi is because of that anime.
How was Aladdin?
His name is not I.
That's what I want to know. There's other
I
movies
actually
that
didn't
came out.
see
Aladdin
Aladdin.
came out. Hold on. Sonic. Any updates?
Ugh.
No, I don't think that they made the new trailer.
Ugh,
yet or
I just
whatever.
don't even think we fucking
pulled it.
need
They
it.
pulled the trailer.
pulled it,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if they pulled it. You can still see it, but they announced that they were going to
Yeah, they
redo
remake
Sonic
it,
because they
yeah.
were fucking up,
Yeah,
right?
because it looked so bad.
You're going to redo Sonic because they were fucking up, right? So in that, them gonna redo Sonic. They haven't said anything else. They didn't put out another video. They haven't showed you how they redrew him.
Well,
or,
I think they're
remade
going.
him.
They're going.
It's probably gonna take some time.
Going
And
in.
guess what? Take your fucking time.
Yeah.
and
please.
do it right. Goddammit.
Please take your time because Sonic is another one of those things that I.
But there's actually
love.
like YouTube videos of people actually
Doing it better than
and
them.
it looks fucking
it looks
good.
So I think they're probably, hopefully, they're gonna
and they changed the
take
music
from
too.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because oh my god, that fucking song! When I saw that trailer, my heart broke into a million pieces. I love Sonic, and there's so much like lore there. Like there's so many cool characters.
Yeah.
It is such
It
a
could be
cool
good.
world, but they made it into this like buddy cop thing
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, you're a what?
And
You're
Dr.
like,
Robotnik, which
honestly,
I love
I
Jim
love
Carrey.
him
Dude,
as
he's
Doctor.
One of my favorite
Eggman,
people.
yeah.
I just need him to be fat. That's all. Put a fat suit on him. Something. Round him out. Why the fuck is he skinny?
Round
You know
him
what?
out.
Round
I
him
don't
out,
even
bro.
care. I don't even care that much about that because, like, then you see him at the end and he's in like this like big thing. I think he's gonna be fine.
Fat
I
suit
know.
on him. All you gotta do is put a couple of
You're
put a fat
right.
suit
Yeah.
on him. Why not?
You're right.
Pull a
Why the
Thor.
fuck not?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, because why else would he be Eggman?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
why is he called
true,
Eggman?
true,
Other
true.
than the fact
Yep,
that he's
true.
a big ball with
I
skinny ass
want
legs.
Tails and Knuckles so bad. Maybe they'll have like a.
Y'all remember Ghost in the Shell?
Wait,
Ghost in the
something.
Shell.
I
What's
got
her
something.
name? What's her name played?
Before we go to that,
Scarlett
to
Johansson.
talk
Yeah.
about the white characters and the black characters, a movie that was done really well. That was it was like cartoon, but the Spider-Man one.
Oh my God,
Spideyverse,
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
You don't even care that it's such a great movie that you don't.
Did you see
necessarily
that
care
movie?
But the thing about it is that's
It
not
is-
a
I know
It's not Peter Parker and
Right.
he's black.
right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
Miles
his
Morales.
own- that's
I know,
fine,
but
yeah.
still,
Yeah.
people were like,
Well, I don't know. Were they? The
I
people
heard
didn't
a
hear
little bit
anything.
of it.
Really?
I wouldn't think
Oh
so.
yeah, no, I
because
heard some people being like Black Spider-Man, got to give it to him. And it's
But
like,
no,
no,
he was
dude,
perfect
this
for it.
movie fucking
Granted, you know,
rocks.
that was the best Spider-Man that ever
I
came
love
out.
it.
It was 100%
I mean, out
the
of
best.
any Spider-Man
super
that ever
good.
came out.
And it
was
won
the
an
new
Oscar.
Spider-Man
Won
came out,
Oscars.
and it may have been
It was. I saw
Yeah,
that.
apparently
I saw
Homecoming
the
was
other day.
good. Was
Yeah,
good.
Homecoming
It's,
was really
it's
good.
fucking good.
I'm gonna see it.
You
was
mean
good.
you mean
Homecoming.
The new one.
Far From Home?
Far from
Far From
no,
Home?
Far
Yeah,
from
Far
home.
From
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, we're
My
both
bad.
fucked that
Yeah,
up.
fuck that
We're all
up.
Far
three.
From Home,
Thanks,
dude.
man. Jeez.
I like where they went with it.
It was
Yeah.
really good. It was really fucking good, and I knew he had to be a bad guy because the trailers made you think otherwise.
I
And
see
I was
that.
like, they're
Are
gonna
you
fuck this up if
Are
he's
you
not a bad.
spoiling it?
Oh,
Are you spoiling?
I mean, they
Is
should
that-
have seen it by now.
Is that a spoiler?
spoiler?
It's
Did you
okay.
spoil it?
You should have saw it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care either. Like,
First
Dude,
of all,
you'll get
Bring it on. Bring it on.
get got with those Marvel
it's been, out,
spoilers.
it's been out for like a month
Come
now.
on.
I haven't seen it.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
your fault, bro.
It's not my fault. I got shit to do.
It is a little bit
Well, you should
your
go
fault.
into it knowing mysterious. Anyway, all right. Spider-Man was fucking awesome, and I don't think
I saw
there
John Wick twice.
would have been outrage or should have been
That's what I do
outrage.
with the movies. I saw John Wick 3 twice.
It shouldn't have been outrage, and it shouldn't be no kind of outrage because first of all, everyone knows if you're in the Spider world that there is a Spider-Verse and other types of Spider-Man exist,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just a story from one of those Spider-Mans. No problem. So what's the point of it? There shouldn't be no outrage. There shouldn't be a shock.
It's always just
of the black
racist people who
Spider-Man.
don't even understand that they just see a person of color and they're like,
Right.
"Eh, triggered.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
like
you
bury them.
Go back into your
Yeah.
hole.
Seriously, fucking go.
Aladdin.
I didn't
Anybody see
even. I
Aladdin?
didn't even see it, to be honest.
I
want to
see it. Honestly,
But
I think I got terrible.
we need to talk about this. I don't know if we got time to do it today, but I want to rank the top 5 Disney movies of all time.
Oh yeah, we should do that next time. Yes, for sure.
all
For
time.
sure. I will go to
Lion
that.
King and Aladdin are in my top 5.
Beauty and the Beast, obviously. I
Oh,
love it.
that was a
love
lot of
it.
adaptation,
Mulan.
too.
Top 5?
Beauty and the Beast.
Mulan?
Top 5?
Mulan?
I said
Hold
top
on.
Mu
5.
Did they do-
fucking
did they-
Mulan.
They do Beauty,
Yes.
They did
What about
Beauty and the Beast,
Hercules?
right?
Yeah.
about
no.
Hercules?
I didn't like it.
Hercules?
Hercules,
Top
no.
5?
No, not top 5.
We're talking-
Certainly.
Wait,
Certainly not.
wait.
Tarzan. Top 5.
What? Wait,
Hands
which
down,
movie?
Tarzan.
Disney?
Yes.
Did you see the
Hercules
live
Wait,
is
no.
not.
My number one is Beauty and the Beast.
I didn't see that one.
Did you see
No,
the live action?
we're not
That's
talking
right.
about that. We don't talk about live action.
What's that guy's name who's in
Eric. Oh no, what's
he's from Blood.
Alexander Gasgard. Ooh,
What show was
baby.
he in? True
I'm just
Blood.
kidding.
He's from True Blood, right?
I'm just kidding.
Anybody watch
Yes,
True
yeah,
Blood?
that's why I almost said Eric.
Yeah. True Blood.
almost
True
called
Blood
Eric.
was good until
I like
the last
True Blood.
season.
Yeah, no, I didn't even
But
see the last.
yeah, I heard it was stupid. I heard that Tarzan was dumb as hell.
No, I heard it was
didn't watch
so
it.
dumb. I know.
Another live action adaptation gone wrong.
And like they made him a blonde, like white.
was the anime?
Dude.
Was the animated version of Tarzan an adaptation from the real live one that came out?
Well, you know,
beforehand?
no, it was just like that's how every Disney movie is that there's like a fairy
But would it
tale.
matter if he was a white blonde dude? Exactly
Tarzan.
right. Same
I don't
thing
know.
as Ariel.
You're right.
Tarzan
You're right.
in
It shouldn't matter.
Tarzan
It
should be like a
matter.
cool, like matte looking dude with like floppy
Thank you.
black
Why?
hair.
Why would it matter?
Floppy?
It's-
I
He
just
should be.
think-
So
I don't think he wore shorts.
What do you-
That's all I'm saying. He had on fucking shorts in the movie.
Oh my god!
And it's like there's no shorts.
Where the fuck
Where
did
do
he
you
get the shorts?
from?
Target?
That's what I'm saying. That's what pissed me off about it.
Oh
I saw
my
the trailer. I'm like, why the
God,
fuck
no
this guy got shorts
way.
on?
He wears shorts.
What's
I gotta
happening?
check this out.
So
No,
it's not about
way.
his hair color or
No.
what color he
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
He's
Why the
wearing
fuck you had
shorts.
these shorts on?
He's
That's
wearing
all I was
shorts,
worried about.
yeah.
Tarzan didn't wear shorts. He's in the fucking jungle with apes and shit. Where do you get shorts from? Anyway, whatever. But yeah, Tarzan, that was a good one. What about? Okay, nobody saw Aladdin. You said right? Nobody
I
saw
just had a
Aladdin.
good one pop in
No.
my head.
What?
Fucking It.
It
Yeah, did you see the new It?
Part 2.
No, the new It. There's an
Yeah, yeah,
old
yeah, yeah.
It,
the movie.
and then they adapted
like
it.
The new
That's
version
not a
of it.
live action.
Oh.
We're talking
Yeah.
about things that were
the
cartoons.
first movie was a live action.
This
genius.
is a reboot. You're talking
I was
about.
like, what are you talking about?
You're talking about
like,
reboots. We're not
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
It's all live.
I
Jesus.
was
Okay.
gonna go off.
Okay,
with that
it's a
one.
lot of them.
Wait,
coming.
the second it was.
He
great.
is wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a lot. It's a
The
lot
new
more.
It was
coming out.
amazing.
No, I was gonna say it's a good one. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that's a good.
because it's not a live action.
Oh, his hair is
No.
long, so I'll
Ghost
forgive
in the
him for that.
Shell. You said Ghost in the Shell with what's her name?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
I
Who,
didn't see
you
that.
know, she's cool.
I think was the movie bad?
I watched it because I'm a big fan of Ghost in the Shell.
I
watched all
love
of
Ghost in the Shell.
and I watched it, and it just didn't.
It was
feel
okay. So the Ghost in the Shell remake was. I feel like it was a good movie if you see it as a movie, but if you saw Ghost in the Shell,
right. It didn't. Feel
the real Ghost in the Shell, and then you see this one, it still doesn't
So
fucking
did
measure
it-
up,
it
and
doesn't
never
do it
will.
justice.
It
I want to say
never
it's
will.
bad. It
So
doesn't
did
do
it
it
matter if
justice.
Scarlett Johansson was the?
I don't. I think she's basic as
It's-
fuck in
it's-
terms
me
of
too.
like I love her. She's gorgeous. Obviously, she's an incredible actress, very
Yeah,
talented.
not really.
It's another one of those
She's not that
movies.
But I wish that they would have cast somebody else.
Asian, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Asian.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I think
No, I
people who are
completely
in
agree.
these stories.
You know what they
should
should
be
do whenever
in the
they want
story.
to? You know what they should
That's
do
all.
whenever they want to cast an Asian character. They should just go through the cast of
Crazy
Rich Asians.
Asians. Yes. Oh my god.
want
I'm
pretty
still
people? Just
drooling
go
over
to
those
that
people.
It's a lot of them. All I'm saying is
They could
I-
pick that tall chick from that movie.
just cast the
Whatever her
people
name was.
who were in the show.
Astrid.
Yeah, you go.
My
Why are we
girl,
looking
my
to
queen.
change it? I don't know. But then again, it's
Yeah.
not a bad thing. But
It's just like why?
it's like they don't even
How
try.
come
It's
there
like they don't
hasn't
even
been
try.
any,
No, they
like
don't.
other like black princesses made?
because they're
Oh.
into. Wait, what is it?
Racist?
But what is like the?
Are they
in-
racist? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like institutional.
System?
Institutional.
Institution?
Institutionalized.
I don't know where
What are
you're
we
going with
saying?
I don't know what I'm saying, but it's
I
like
don't know what you're
it's
saying.
racism that you don't even notice is there, but it's so there in
It's
our entire.
institutionalized.
Yeah, institutionalized racism.
It's built into the
Racism.
system.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you
That's
don't know
what
what's
that's
going
what I was saying, but I don't know why that felt like the wrong word.
No, it's institutionalized racism, and
Yeah.
the institution is the movie business,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
there's just a
Which is-
pathway.
Yes,
there's-
it's like
mainly
the
of
one
white-
black friend always dies. There's
Yeah.
the token. There's the this. There's the that, and they've had the same formula for way too long, and now people are like, wait a second,
Well, I mean,
what?
white men.
I mean, look at
control
how
that.
excited
hold on,
everybody
hold on.
was for Black Panther. That shows you everything.
I got a good adaptation that I don't think anybody is going to disagree with. The Jungle Book.
That was
I haven't-
good.
I haven't seen
That
it.
was good. That was good. That was
Made
good.
like 3 different adaptations, right?
That was really good. The last one.
The last one was good. I think the one before that was good. And all of them don't even follow the story completely or properly, but they're still good.
Yeah, no, they're
Like,
good.
They're just good.
Let
I
me
don't know.
let me
All-
say another one. I fucking
Wait, who played the main
loved
character?
A little boy, Mowgli.
little boy. I don't
Who
know.
was he?
Some guy.
A little boy.
Some little kid.
One of them was Indian. One of them, they. I don't think there was ever like a little white boy that played.
No, and that's
It
good
was
because it's not.
somebody.
Like a black
There's
kid.
no fucking
it
rainforest
was a black
jungle
kid,
in America.
She
Yeah.
made one of them a black kid.
Right, the kid's not black.
No, it's
Was
not.
he
It
black?
takes part. It takes place in India.
He's Indian.
He's
The
Indian.
original Jungle Book. He's a little
Mowgli
Indian
is
kid.
Indian. Yeah, and it's an Indian
Yeah, Death
jungle
Note
with
takes place in
Indian like a.
Japan.
Can I say what I was gonna say?
Did it. Yeah.
Really good adaptation. Really good. Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I didn't see that one.
Nobody saw it. You didn't see it.
Adaptation. What do you mean?
It was a video game.
Well, yeah, I know, but what do you mean? Just like is it based off the video game?
Yeah, it's based
Yeah,
off the
but
entire
Pikachu
plot of the
I'm-
video
I'm
game.
wasn't a
talking
live
about- are you
action
talking
character.
about- yeah.
You've never seen the fucking Pokemon anime? Nobody's ever heard of that.
Not
It's
an
an
anime
anime.
I'm not a Pokemon guy. I hate Pokemon.
But it's an anime. Everybody is aware
Yeah, I know, but-
that Pokemon's an anime, right?
Yeah, but the movie.
Pokemon is an
Detective
anime.
Pikachu.
Yeah, but Pikachu wasn't like a.
Wait, what?
I'm really confused.
Because we're talking about the Lion King and Jungle Book. Okay. Let me backtrack. Okay, so Detective
Please.
Pikachu is a video game.
Right.
In the video game, Tim is a character. He's a white guy. In the video game is extremely like plot heavy. You're basically watching it. I'm a big Pokemon person. I'm sorry. And then in the anime, we have lots of Pokemon and other characters that are expressed in this anime. So between the video games and the anime, Pokemon has never been a live action movie before. They've never expressed Pokemon in the Pokemon universe in that form before. And so they did it in Detective Pikachu. Yes, they computer generated the Pokemon just like they computer generate the lions that everybody's saying is a live action Lion King. There's literally nothing living in that movie, by the way. It's animated.
But I still consider it live
exactly.
action,
So we can consider Detective Pikachu live action as well, considering there are
live people there.
live people aplenty. And they cast a black young man as Tim, who is previously white in Detective Pikachu. And everything about that movie for me, I absolutely loved it from start to finish. I laughed, I cried, I fucking loved it. It was so good.
I don't think I like it could have been anybody, yeah, of course, but I don't think I liked them two together. Or maybe it was the girl that threw me off.
Yeah, the girl.
Was Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah,
good as
Ryan
Pikachu?
Reynolds was awesome. And you know what? I fucking hated it. When I first saw the trailer, I fucking hated it. I was like, it's
good.
Deadpool.
I got something that is an unpopular opinion.
What?
Okay. I don't think Pokemon, number one, nor do I think Avatar.
Wait, are you talking
The
about
Last
Avatar?
Airbender.
That's one of the worst movies ever
I'm
made.
not talking, that's a terrible
Airbender.
adaptation.
Ever
Airbender.
made.
I don't think any of those two original cartoons are anime. Fight me. Fight me now.
Okay, well, I will actually fight you. We can record it and put it on YouTube.
Of anime?
I don't know, but I don't think those two fall into
Well,
that
you're
category.
Can you look it up?
You couldn't be more wrong. You
Animated.
couldn't be
Why?
Is
more
it
wrong.
animation anime?
Because it's fucking anime. It's anime. I don't know. Do you think
Anim-
Yu-Gi-Oh's
wait,
anime?
Time out.
The definition of anime is
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Isn't it anime a Japanese term?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
I got it, hold on.
Yu-Gi-Oh is not an anime.
The definition
No.
of anime is a style of Japan film
Yeah.
and
It's
television animation,
that
typically
style.
aimed at
Yes,
adults as
style.
well as children.
Bro, it's anime. Cry about it.
By the
Die mad
bu-
about it.
By the
Wait.
book,
Die
maybe.
mad.
By the book, it may be an anime, but when you think anime, when you're talking about these epic stories and
Yeah.
you're talking about
Oh my god! Oh my
Avatar,
fucking
Avatar
god!
was a good story.
I will
I'm
fight
not
you
saying that.
on Avatar.
Was,
Are you-
Avatar was a good story.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking.
I still don't think it's an anime.
Why?
It's
Why
not.
not.
It doesn't fall into the category.
Why?
When I think of this
No.
large list of great shows that we've watched,
Dude,
not a freaking anime.
Avatar: The
it
Last
came out too
Airbender.
early. It was on after school. It was a freaking
It
cartoon.
came
That was
on
on
too-
Cartoon
and
Network.
guess what? You
Only
missed out,
kids watched
and you're
it. No
salty.
grown-ups watch it.
I
Anime.
fucking
You know what the
watched
difference
it.
between anime? Grown-ups watch it.
I'll watch it again.
What grown-ups watched Avatar when it came
I
out?
can-
No, I'm talking about when it came out. When it came out, no grown-ups watched it. You
I
know
will
why? Because it
watch
wasn't
it
an anime. It was
right
a fucking
now.
cartoon.
So is SpongeBob an anime?
No.
No,
Why
shut
not?
Why
Go
not?
home. You're
Exactly.
fired.
Because
It's
it's a
canceled.
cartoon. Only kids watch it.
And it's
It
not
comes on fucking
Japanese.
Cartoon
I don't know.
Network.
A lot of
It's
adults watch SpongeBob.
Yo,
But it's not
yeah,
Japanese.
Most of those are high. They're
wait,
high
can I
when watch
just
That's
tell
true.
you that
That's very
I'm
true.
actually feeling I might cry. Like I'm
God. You're
actually
always gonna
really
cry
triggered. I'm
for
really
some
triggered by
reason.
this
Time
this
No, well,
Avatar.
I'm just saying.
It's
we're
a
just
good
saying.
show. It's one of the greatest cartoons
one of the
ever,
best.
but it's not an anime.
It is.
That's just how I feel. I
thought-
had this argument with my
Wait,
nephew the other
wait,
day.
wait. Where
Wait.
was
Sorry.
where?
Die
What's
mad about
what's
it.
the origin of that?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
where
what I'm
was
trying to
it
say.
What are you
created?
Where it's
talking
made,
about?
right?
Let me check.
If it's made in Japan, it's an anime,
It's
isn't
gotta
it?
be.
That's
I
probably
think
the
it is.
textbooks.
That's what I'm trying to say. But it
textbook's
wasn't made
definition.
in like
Yikes.
Avatar wasn't made in Japan, right?
It wasn't?
There you go.
Checking.
Was it made
Was
in a
it? That's what I'm
Japanese
trying to figure
animation
out.
studio? I don't know. It probably wouldn't have came out that way.
Dude,
What about
Avatar?
Pokemon? Where did Pokemon come from?
Pokemon's an
Dude,
anime.
Pokemon is
Pokemon's not
the
a fucking
anime.
anime.
Oh my god!
It's a child's cartoon.
Pokemon is like
No, you
a
should.
cultural
I'm telling you, watch.
fucking.
It is. It's huge. It's huge
It
over
is
there.
It is everything.
But when you think anime,
God.
you think Dragon Ball Z. You think
You
Hunter
think-
x Hunter.
Well, I will say when I search
Naruto.
Avatar, it doesn't say anime when I search it. It
Airbender.
wants you to search
Did
anime
anybody-
cartoon. Because I
It's
search
not.
anime.
because they're all cartoons.
Okay.
No, I know, but you know what I
Listen.
mean.
But it's a cartoon.
But if you
If-
put Pokemon like anime, it's going to show.
Oh yeah, no.
it's gonna
Okay, so
autofill
I
it.
will.
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you this. if Avatar: The Last Airbender is not an anime, which protected at all costs, it just is so good. I just can't even
It
say
is great.
We're not saying it's bad, but it's not anime.
I know, it's just hurting me. If I'm just really emotionally okay, so if Avatar isn't an anime, Pokemon at least definitely is an anime.
The only reason I would give
Of course
Pokemon an
Pokemon
anime because
is an
Pokemon
anime.
originated being a very big
Okay.
part of the culture.
Okay.
What
That's
about-
what
Hey,
I'm trying to
over there
say.
and
Like,
So
migrated
so
over.
Avatar
Yeah.
Avatar
that's
was
anime.
developed by a guy from Vermont
Vermont.
See, that's a cartoon.
It's not
Okay.
an anime.
and
Okay.
another guy
And I
from
will eat my
California.
words. I'll eat
You
my
see,
words.
that's what I'm saying. Where it originated,
All right,
that's
all
what I
right.
would call
I'll eat my
anime or
words.
cartoon.
And nobody in the cast is not.
But I also really love it, so I just get
American.
really
No, it was really good.
sorry.
No, Airbender is good. It's good as
And
fuck.
Korra
But I'm saying it's a
is
cartoon.
really
It's
Korra,
not
I didn't see
anime.
Korra. I didn't watch it. I
Korra's
needed to.
even better.
I was planning
honestly.
on watching it, but I
It's
never watched
really
it.
good. It's so good.
You know what was
yeah, it's
bad?
a cartoon. I guess.
What? The fucking
The
movie by fucking M. Night Shyamalan?
That shit was horrible.
I don't have the strength to
Did you
go
watch that?
over that
Didn't that get, like,
movie
the worst
right
rating
now.
ever?
I think
I
it
don't
has a
remember it.
fucking
I don't even
zero
remember that fucking. Did you
on
go see
Rotten
the live action?
Tomatoes to be complete. I
didn't
definitely
know.
I
I
was
saw
not
it.
gonna waste my time
I
watching
saw it,
live action.
and it
You
is-
knew it was gonna be bad.
It is a dumpster fire.
The only live
It is
action
a
movies I
fire
would ever watch
in
is
a
like
dumpster.
fucking Disney movies.
Yeah,
That's it.
What was I just? Oh, what about Yu-Gi-Oh?
it's not an anime.
Where was it? I'm saying, where is it made? I would think it's cartoon.
I don't care.
Matt, where was Yu-Gi-Oh
not an
made?
anime.
No, that's an anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh is an
It's not
anime.
It's not an anime.
It is an
It's a
Yu-Gi-Oh is an
cartoon
anime,
that
bro.
came on after
It's an anime.
school.
Do you have to ask where Yu-Gi-Oh was made? What's the name?
I
Yu-Gi-Oh.
know exactly, Matt.
Clearly
that's what I'm
that's-
saying. I want you to tell them that Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime,
it is.
Yu-Gi-Oh is not,
and that
a
I will
freaking
send
anime.
you.
Why?
You
Because
are
it came
going
on after school
to
after
the
Pokemon,
Shadow
which is also not a
Realm.
goddamn anime.
You're just
right before
salty.
the last Airbender came
You know what?
on.
You're
I just-
salty
Wait.
I know.
that we got anime
not
and
going by-
Pokemon after school and you didn't.
I'm not going
You're
by-
salty.
Wait, where did Dragon Ball Z play on?
Exactly. I did
It came
Dragon
on
Ball Z
Cartoon
after school
Network.
too.
But you know what? No,
Cartoon fucking
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Cartoon
whoa, whoa,
Network,
whoa, whoa,
ladies
whoa.
and gentlemen.
That's not where I watched it.
Toonami.
It's not where I watched it.
Toonami
No,
too,
Toonami
right?
was at night.
It's not where I watched it.
Same shit.
I
Where'd you
bought
watch it?
bootleg Japanese
See, you watched
VHS
bootleg,
tapes to watch
but-
them
but-
before they came out on
I
television.
saw it on
But,
TV.
it is
You
like-
know.
but when it was on television, it was on Cartoon Network.
It
so
was
you
on
can't say anything.
Cartoon
Same thing with
Network.
Naruto.
Same thing, Naruto,
Yep.
Naruto is an anime,
right?
but
Hi.
it started.
Hi.
Exactly.
I don't know.
bro.
Okay, maybe my
Yummy.
definition for
Daddy
anime is
AF.
totally different. That's all, and I just don't include certain ones that I thought were not up to par.
See,
with
for
those
me, I
epic
thought
stories.
anything
There he is. No, I like
animation
Kaiba.
could be anime.
It is. I mean, the true definition is
It's animation.
well,
it's just Japanese.
a
Yu-Gi-Oh is
Japanese
as
original
Japanese as you can
animation.
get. I mean,
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is
everybody that
fucking-
worked on
yeah.
it.
Yep.
Japanese.
Exactly.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is fucking.
So fight me.
I just don't like
Actually,
There's so
duel
many
me
variations.
tomorrow. Duel me. Bring your cards.
There's
I
so
don't have
many
any cards.
variations.
Yeah,
of
okay.
She has like a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't
Value
watch
card.
cartoons.
Oh.
Okay. Wait. What? Because
I don't watch cartoons. I
that's
watch
funny because
anime.
I've been told that my whole life as somebody who loves anime that they're cartoons.
I've been told
Do
that
you know
too.
how that-
And I'll
do you know
fight,
how it
and I'll
feels?
fight people over that.
And I'll fight you right now because you're telling me that my animes are cartoons.
It's just those.
No.
Cowboy Bebop's
Yu-Gi-Oh
an anime.
is
Naruto's an anime.
an
Dragon Ball Z is an
anime.
anime. Hunter x Hunter is an anime.
Yu-Gi-Oh
All the Gundams, Code
is an
Geass, all that stuff.
anime.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I love Gundam. Yeah, no, I love anime, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh, which is also an anime as well as Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh did get good later.
Like, oh, the first season is a cringe fest. I
Yeah,
love it though.
It got
I
good
fucking
later.
love it.
It was good.
It's
It
good.
was all right.
It's great. Merrick
It still made you feel like
and
made you
Kaiba.
feel like a girl. I don't know.
I loved it. I was like,
What?
yeah,
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just
Made
felt
you
like
feel like a girl.
like a pussy.
It made me
watching I was
feel-
like, why am I watching this? This is terrible.
I thought that's how guys were really gonna be when I grew up. I was very disappointed. I was like, they're all gonna wear tight pants. They're all gonna have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in their pocket.
Matt, just pull out Yu-Gi-Oh card real quick.
We're gonna go on a cruise.
It's time to.
So
They're
is the Beyblade?
They're gonna fight each other
Is
diplomatically.
the Beyblade cartoon an anime?
Is what?
The Beyblade cartoon.
Good
an anime?
question.
That's
I
an
never really
anime.
got into Beyblade.
It's a fucking cartoon.
If
for
it's on
kids.
Crunchyroll, it's a fucking anime.
There it is. There it is. There it is. If it's on Crunchyroll, if it's on
Am I
Funimation,
right?
Is Avatar
You
on
might be right.
Crunchyroll?
it is an anime. I
Avatar is
think
not,
it is.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
Ooh.
It has to be.
Oh,
It has
shit.
to be.
Uh-oh, you might have duped
Funimation too.
yourself.
Check
Got
Funimation.
him.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Funimation does
Yeah,
animes too.
well, VRV.
Funimation is anime.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to find out right.
It doesn't just do
goddamn now.
anime.
I think
It
it's
is
on there,
anime.
bro.
Avatar.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's
pretty
on
sure it's
there.
on
If
there.
it is, then you owe me a duel with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Avatar. No results found.
Oh.
Let me
Dude.
put in Last Airbender.
I don't think it's gonna come up.
Well,
I
Avatar.
thought,
yeah.
I thought it was on there.
I don't think it's gonna come up.
No.
no, last.
So you
Yeah.
so you said
Okay, I
you
use
said
my
cartoon.
words. I eat
Yeah,
my
it's a
words.
So you won.
It's one of the greatest
You-
cartoons ever.
you won the
Come
battle.
on,
Cartoon.
it's
It's
so
a cartoon.
good, and it is
won the duel.
drawn in that style.
How's it feel?
It is drawn in that style.
Without the guns. Man, it's so many animes, it's so many adaptations,
Yeah,
so many
and we're a
movies.
bunch of
What's the best
nerds up in
anime
here.
you've seen?
What?
That's a hard
Ever?
question. It's a hard question.
How could you do this to me? It's really hard because like Death
haven't
Note
answered it.
is the best, like technically, but nothing comes before Dragon Ball and Naruto for me. I mean, nothing. Come on, man. You can't fucking touch that shit. But Naruto and Dragon Ball is so meaningful to me that I don't even want to show Matt them because I don't want it.
You don't want him to not feel
I think
the
you're
same
gonna-
way.
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
say-
want
you're
him to be
gonna
like,
say-
when's something
say
gonna
something to
happen?
make you
And I'm gonna be like,
divorce
say
him.
something. Say what?
You said. I know you're gonna say
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, dude.
You know, listen,
Right?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest
One
with
Piece.
myself
One
for the
Piece.
first
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Man,
this
the
dude-
Dragon
in
Ball's not good.
in your whole life.
Don't say,
In my-
please
in my-
don't do
in-
this to
for
me.
a very long time.
I'm not ready. I'm
I've
not
been-
ready. I'm not
Everybody
ready.
give him silence.
I've been delusional.
No, stop.
I've
He said
been.
delusional.
I don't like this.
I don't know. Okay, so originally, Dragon Ball Z
Nothing.
is my favorite
Me too.
anime of all time. And I used to equate that with being the best anime of all time.
Yeah, I can get it.
Dragon Ball Z is still my favorite,
Okay.
Me too. Yeah.
but I realize now there are better animes.
That's a really hard thing to
Dun
accept.
dun dun.
It's a really hard thing
It
to
took me a
accept.
while. I'm just now able to say this out loud. I knew this years ago, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it to anybody.
You're coming out.
No, I
yeah,
think
I'm coming out of the closet right now.
I think I get it. I think I realized that when I had
So-
Matt, and Matt was like, I want to get into anime, and he was like, well, obvious because I always talk about Dragon Ball Z, and he's like, so obviously I should start with Dragon Ball Z first, and I was like, no, I don't want
Right,
you to
'cause you might
think,
not like it.
and I almost thought to me, I was like, I don't want you to think that Dragon Ball Z is anime. I don't
It's
want you
hard
to
because it's like
form your
back in the
opinion.
day, you know?
But, like,
if you
it is-
stuck with it when it first
come
came
on,
out, it would be
dude.
really good. But
Right.
when you
Fucking
started
That's
Vegeta,
the- yeah, it's
fucking
really-
Piccolo's
yeah.
arc, fucking Vegeta
yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying?
Trunks.
It's just like
Okay.
you
Future
can't get
Trunks
into
in
it.
general.
Give me a
his
top 5
entire-
anime.
Come on.
Top 5 anime shows.
Anime shows. No,
Top
talk
5.
about.
I got a list ready.
I do too.
Go-
yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, of course.
Oh
Yeah, One
yeah.
Piece is always up there for you.
Hunter x
Yep.
Hunter.
Yep. Yep.
Death Note.
Yep.
Haiku.
I was hoping. I was like, shit. He didn't say haiku.
man.
Bro, haiku
Oh,
is
I
so
liked
fucking
that
good.
too. I watched that with you.
Yes,
I saw you cry.
Matt, the soundtrack, right? The soundtrack.
I saw you cry
It's fucking amazing.
on lunch break.
It's
Dude.
fucking amazing shit. I cried over cartoons.
You were eating a burrito.
I've done it several times.
Oh, God.
I did it several times. Who was that?
Hunter x Hunter is.
My wife looking
Always.
through the window like, are you guys still recording?
Oh my god.
Just open the fucking door. It's all good though.
Come on in.
But yeah, that's my top 5. What's your top 5?
Ooh, I think Dragon Ball Z,
Mm-hmm.
Naruto, Death Note, Hunter x Hunter.
Did I not say Naruto?
No.
Oh, you fucked up.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I have to recant on haiku.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a
No,
okay.
I
I'll tell you.
You
It's,
know what?
You can put one of your favorites. It's one of your favorites.
Honestly, the two that would be on the chopping block would be haiku and Hunter x Hunter to replace with Naruto. I don't know which one. Let
Yeah.
me just say that. So
Okay.
I mean, you can't not watch
Let me
Naruto.
try to
Naruto
think.
taught you a lot of shit.
I feel like
did.
I'm definitely forgetting something
you
because
said Dragon Ball Z,
yeah, Dragon Ball Z,
Naruto,
Naruto,
Death Note,
Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
I
No
feel like
One Piece?
No, One Piece is really good, but I haven't watched it all. So
Cowboy.
You're so
Cowboy Bebop. Oh, see, I knew I was forgetting something. Definitely. No, Cowboy Bebop is third. So it's Dragon Ball, Naruto, Cowboy Bebop, Hunter x Hunter.
Death
No, wait.
Note.
Death Note.
Note.
Oh, no.
Note's
Oh,
like
this is
second for you.
hard. This is really hard for me. This is really hard for me. Okay, I get. You know what? I'm gonna just. It's Dragon Ball Z, Death Note, Naruto. No, it's just so hard. Cowboy. Oh no, this is hard because I always say Cowboy Bebop is my favorite too. Fuck.
I mean,
Dragon
it's
Ball.
obviously, look,
They're all the same.
Dragon Ball,
And
One
then it's
Piece,
Hunter.
Naruto, Cowboy Bebop, and
Okay.
Death Note. I'll probably say those are. For
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah.
All five
I mean,
of
it's
them
really,
are there,
It's all the same, really.
and on different
Those are
days,
the top ones.
they're different.
Where would you guys put Sword Art? Because I really like that.
Sword Art Online was good.
You know what? Sword Art
Bro,
But I'm only halfway
The
through.
first
is really
season
good.
is
I don't even bother with the
It's
second one.
not.
It has.
not like
it takes a
top
turn.
10.
It
It's
takes a
not
turn
top
that
10.
ruins it.
Nah.
It could have been top 10 if it didn't take the turn that it takes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the turn is worth watching and it is good. It's just
I think-
not the show that it
I think
Wait, Sword Art?
was.
I like-
yeah.
I like the
It's
new
weird.
one
You'll
that
see.
came out. The sort of accusation.
Oh, I didn't
or
even
something.
see that. I
Accusation.
honestly didn't.
Accusation.
Yeah, I think I like that one better than the first two.
I didn't watch the second.
The second one
I
pissed
watched
me
the
off
first
because
one. No, I did watch the second
you know
one. I
how
got
they
mad.
turn
Yeah.
how they turn the dudes into girls.
Yeah, it was like,
hate
what's
when they do
what's
that.
I didn't
happening here?
see that.
This is some weird shit, and I don't like
Yeah.
it.
I hate when that.
I definitely didn't. All right, what's your top 5? Mezzi doesn't have a top 5. He's gonna say Death Note, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note, Death Note.
Yep.
Well,
I would say.
That-
well, let me say from like what I think,
Yeah, go
just
for
from
it.
experience
Go
of
for
you
it.
guys. Well, Death Note's up there. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
Death
that
Note
one-
is
that one's
so
one
great.
I actually really like.
It's so good.
Hunter x Hunter is unanimous with everybody too.
really
I would say
good.
Dragon Ball, but then again, I don't know. It might not be my thing,
Right.
truthfully.
Might.
I mean, if
Haiku
you like
was
Terminator,
cool,
dude,
man.
Haiku was good.
I really liked that one a
You need
lot
to check
because
it out.
it was like a volleyball.
Have you seen
anime.
Demon Slayer
Yeah.
yet?
I've been watching Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Everybody
What
likes
about-
One Piece.
Pretty
Apparently.
what about
Cowboy
Attack on
Bebop?
Titan?
Man, I'm about to say Attack
Attack
on
on
Titan.
Titan is like top
You
10.
told me to. What's the one that has like the?
we gotta watch Attack on
What's the
Titan.
one
The
that?
last season is really good. The last season just came out. Oh my god.
What's the one that?
What is it?
We
My
started.
Hero Academia.
No.
My Hero's really
We
good.
started. We
good.
started watching it, but then you wanted me to watch the old one.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, I forgot Full Metal Alchemist. Oh,
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
that's in my top 5 too. I have 6 in my top 5. You know what? Actually, I'll take Hunter out and replace it with Full Metal. I really will. Yeah, I got to do that.
I
I'm
got
sorry.
I don't think.
So just agree that anime is great.
I'm sorry, Gon.
Yeah,
All right.
it's all good.
Yeah.
I like how you can
Don't
just make
I
it.
still need your top 5.
Yeah,
bro.
come on,
You're
man.
not gonna slip away.
There's a lot.
It's
I
a
know
lot.
it's
That's what I said, top
hard.
5.
It's like asking me to
mean-
pick my favorite kids.
I like
You have
Naruto.
none,
Death
so
Note is
there
one
you
of
go.
my favorites. When I first saw it, you
Yeah.
guys, I got really hooked
Yeah.
on Death Note for
It's
sure.
really good.
Dragon Ball Z could be wherever. I'm cool with Dragon Ball Z.
I just
mean,
have a emotional connection to
Right.
it.
It was my first anime.
Me too. Yeah.
Pop my
Changed
cherry.
my life. It changed my life.
One Piece. I wish I would have kept up with One Piece. Like I wish I would have started.
Yeah, me too. I
One
gotta.
Piece. But like since
gotta
since
go
I
in.
didn't like keep up with it, and
Yeah,
it's
same,
just there's too many
same.
episodes.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
definitely
really,
good,
like,
but yeah,
it's
I
hard
gotta
for me
go
to
in
get
on it.
What's an
into.
anime that you were hyped on and you're like, man, I just didn't like it?
Vampire Night.
What is
Because-
that? Yo, what's the nerdy girl one that you said?
Oh my god. Or on High School Host Club.
Say it again. Nobody heard.
Oh,
it.
one of my
Say it again.
favorite animes is Food Wars.
Food Wars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's weird.
Do y'all
that one has
remember-
way too much fan
It's about
like
cooking, though.
appreciation or
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you guys remember that one anime?
Is that the one when he cooked his clothes off?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Do you guys remember that one where it was all different people from different countries? What the
about
fuck was
Bleach?
that one?
Did y'all forget about
oh
Bleach?
yeah, Bleach.
Bleach was good, but it's
Bleach
not-
No
is
Game,
good.
No Life.
Bleach
No Game,
ain't.
No Life was good.
Bleach ain't no.
It's not top 5.
Full
We're talking about
Metal.
top 5.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Full
can't
Metal
do that.
Alchemist, dude. Not in yours.
So what was your number one?
Roy
Full Metal
Unfortunate-
Mustang.
Full Metal Alchemist is not even in my top 20.
What the fuck is what? Have you seen it?
Have you
Of course, I've
seen
Did
seen
you
it
see
three-
Brotherhood
I've seen
or
it
did
3
you see the
times.
original?
I've watched the regular one twice. I watched Brotherhood.
What?
probably
What
once.
didn't you like about it?
It's good. It's
It's
just not my top
great,
5. I think there's
dude.
other things better. That's all.
Oh my
The story didn't
God,
catch
dude.
me.
You
like
know,
it
Story
we
could.
should do one
fucking
day. We should do a
destroys me.
podcast about if we had to like which world would you want to live in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Or like
yeah.
maybe things that you would like change about stuff. or
Yeah.
something.
I don't
But
know.
like if you had to choose which anime to live in, what life would you want?
Can we do that with video games too?
100%.
Because
Yeah,
I'd
we
have,
could do
I'd
video
have, I'd
game.
have more of an input.
Yeah, we could do
since
video
I
You
was
would
a-
do Hunter x Hunter.
I was a nerd with the gaming.
I
Figure
wonder
out what
I
my
would
power
do.
is. I always got this place to go to make money whenever I feel like I go to this tower and
Yeah.
fight people to make bread and then leave. Bruh,
Or like we could like
I would never
talk
work.
about
What about My Hero Academia?
No, I don't want that because you
I
never
don't-
know what kind
if
of
you get a
quirk you're
bad
gonna
quirk,
get.
what do you get a bad
Exactly.
quirk?
If you get a
I'm
bad
gonna get a
quirk,
good quirk, dude. My quirk's gonna be fucking badass. I'm gonna turn into a fucking lizard and shit. Mine's gonna be
You
good.
never know what it's gonna
Fucking
be.
Komodo
Exactly.
dragon.
I'll be
Exactly.
scared. I'll either be in
Yeah,
that
that's
world
true.
and
Or I'd
probably
be like the
Dragon Ball
one
Z.
fucking person. Dragon Ball Z? What would you fucking do in Dragon Ball
what
Z?
if you were just a normal
you be a
person in Dragon Ball
Saiyan?
Z? What if you
Yeah.
were in the sand?
What are you gonna be?
What?
Oh
A
yeah,
turtle?
that's the catch. You have to be yourself.
What if you were
Yeah.
a Krillin?
No.
Yeah.
Wait. If we're gonna talk
if
about
you
it
were a
though,
Yamcha?
let's not talk about it now.
Oh my
I'll be a
God.
Saiyan.
If I'm gonna be myself, I'm going into Death Note and I'm gonna be there for L. Okay, I'm just gonna be
Where you
there
like,
for him.
what's her Misa? She was Misa.
I'm gonna. Don't even get me started. on
Matt was
her.
light.
Matt's L, dude. Matt's so L.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yo,
That's a
by the way,
compliment.
Mezzi, if you want to check out Mezzi's YouTube channel,
yeah, he did
he
a-
remade the L's theme, which is
Oh,
fucking
it's
Oh, yeah, I
amazing.
forgot about that.
It was dope.
So
Like he was
good.
inspired, and I was like, "What are you
popped
doing?"
off.
I didn't know you like did music.
Oh no,
And then when you
that's his
like
thing.
rebuilt this whole track and it sounds amazing. And he played it. It was dope. It was pretty dope. Check it out at what's your page?
It's just my name, Matthew Mezzatesta. If you just search like Death Note Elfie Middle Show,
Yeah, it'll probably
it might be
pop
like the fifth
So
one
good.
down.
It's
It's
pretty
so
dope
good.
for all you band members out there, music players, guitar people, whatever you
Guitar
guys do.
people.
I don't know anything about music.
That's cool. You did it right. I mean, you do, just not like that.
Yeah, not like that. Like, you want to talk about hip hop? Sure. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about beat. Anyway, moving on. It has been great, man. Been a while since we talked to y'all. We could keep talking about anime for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah.
We sitting at 145 or 135.
Oof.
We're gonna let y'all go. We're gonna definitely come back next week and continue the safe space, man. We got a lot of other things we want to talk about, but we had to get in and talk about this anime. This is for the nerds. This is for the
Just
people who
in
love the TV
general,
shows
Yeah.
and the cartoons and whoever hates Disney or loves Disney. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, once again, follow us at 52s and Smoke on Instagram. Look us up on Spotify under the Safe Space. Follow the at 52s and Smoke YouTube channel, the podcast network where you can find your favorite show, The Safe Space, along with Fantasy Outsiders, fantasy football tips for you to help you win your league. Coming back within 1 month. Our live draft will be on September 1st. And also Made with Real, our brand new show coming to you very soon. Should be released within the next week or so. All of those shows are housed under 52s and Smoke Entertainment. Come check us out. Like and subscribe. Tell your friend to tell a friend. And just remember, from the Safe Space, our community here, I do love you.
Bye.